This should not be it. Why is there so many different ones? World Championship. Why are you so dumb? This one. Sure. Yeah. Save. Testing 1, 2, 3. Come on. Already disconnected. Not working. Should be working. Why are you not working? Webcam. Nope. Okay, you know what? I'll just do this. Copy. Stream URL. Thank you, Quinning. 1 second. It is working. Awesome. I have not streamed in a while. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this all out. Okay, so we're here at the World Championship qualifier here in the Discord. Not Discord. What is this place called? Tengu format. So
Toronto time capsule.
A game that we can watch. Darksider versus Flaming Sword sounds like a good one, and it's going to be a classic matchup between Tengu Plant versus Agents. All right, we're going to be waiting for Saikon here. He's going to be getting ready. Oh,
I'm here.
Getting ready. He was waiting for me. So let's be fair here. Yeah. So I'm not sure what game this is, but the Flaming Story here has a catastrophe out with the tour guide being summoned on the following turn. So I'm not sure what he's going to go into with tour guide. Maybe a Levier to go into the Venus here, but he already has agents in the graveyard. So I'm thinking he's going to go into a Sangan pass play. No, Sangan's already been used here, so not sure what he's going to go into. Maybe a Leviathan Dragon and then Book of Moon. But I'm pretty sure Agents doesn't play Book of Moon, so it could be a Herald of Orange Light here when he's going to attack. Nope. Levier is going to be in attack mode, so he could theoretically use Herald of Orange Light to destroy the Catastrophe here by proccing the battle between Levier and Catastrophe. He can also revive something from his opponent's graveyard, but I don't think he wants to bring out a Spore or a Formula Synchron unless he has a way to bring out a monster for free. Pretty sure Agent doesn't play Soul Purity and Light. He could use Soul Purity and Light to banish 2 and then bring out the Formula Synchron and then make a Stardust. That's a play that they could do. I think he's trying to calculate damage. I'm not sure. Maybe he could be playing Enemy Controller. So if he goes Levier effect, bring out a monster using Levier, and then using Econ to tribute that monster, and then taking the Taster, that's only going to be 4,000 damage. So he's going to need an extra 1,300 damage somewhere using probably Reborn if he has it. Reborn or Hyperion. If he has Hyperion, he should use it here. I do see an enemy controller in his graveyard that he could just simply use from his hand, assuming he has it. This is game 2 by the looks of it. He does have the Black Horn of Heaven in the graveyard and the Leeching Light, so it's very likely. I mean, it is game 2. Bringing out so he's gonna bring out a Caius from the graveyard, his graveyard, and it is gonna be a dark monster that he can use to run over the Catastrophe here. And instead, he's going to use the Levier effect to revive attack, and that's going to be 2,000 damage plus the 200, so that's only going to be 2,200 damage. Awesome. And now it's going to be 3,100 damage. He's going to activate the Maxi on the main phase here. So Tengu Plant is most likely going to try to special summon a clap back in order to contest his board. So it's very likely that this is going to be a win for the agent player here. So a pretty good play on Dark Signer, but the Reborn did help him out in that spot. Otherwise, I don't think he would have been able to clear this Catastor with just the Levier. I mean, the Monster Reborn could have been maybe a Hyperion as well, but this card would have been something else in that spot in order to deal with it. Maybe a Dark Hole, but the Dark Hole's already been used. I see very little outs in order for him to deal with it. Maybe Chaos Sorcerer, BLS, but those are cards that Agents already plays. So it could have been anything, but Reborn was the one that was it. All right, so we're going to go into the next match here. Let's go to find another one that we can just watch. And I don't even know. Himne sounds like a name that... Yeah, so Himne here is on the... it looks like he's on some sort of fusion deck with Versago. So most likely he's playing some sort of chaos control deck with a large hand size. So it could be a deck that plays a lot of chaos sorcerers, and he's going to be playing off against Fabled Chaos, very likely, because I do see the Fabled Kushano here, as long as a lot of cast and level 1 monsters. So he's playing off against Gelatin here. Looks like BLS, it looks like he drops it on the Trag to block out the attack just to survive. And yeah, it looks like he put in attack mode so that Kushano can't run it over, but I think Trijagoti should have been in defense mode, right? So that he doesn't take any damage on the first one. I'm not entirely sure just what happened, but yeah. Phone call here. Call this guy.
Am I audible to you now?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you since the start.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened, but Saikon is in the call with us, but for some reason I can't hear him. Could be that maybe because I'm streaming. Yeah, it could be that I'm streaming. How do I do this from someone foreign? Oh, it looks like he's on some sort of ritual monster deck, a ritual deck. So it does allow him to get the +1, strangely. And he's going to get the Blackluster Soldier from his deck to his hand here. And using the trade in here to send the Blackluster Soldier to the graveyard. And then being able to draw 2 cards. So I did make a deck back in the day with Edison format. Being able to use the Dragon's Mirror, I believe, so that he could just banish the Blackluster Soldier along with the Versago or King of the Swamp. I imagine he plays King of the Swamp over this guy, but this guy is a card that he can tutor off using Tour Guide, and then so I guess he's preferring to use this card over the King of the Swamp here. So if he does use Dragon Mirror, he can actually go into Dragon Master Knight, a very strong monster that you can use. Okay, so now Kushano is going to be able to summon here. For some reason, yeah, I mean, he has the Book of Moon. Wow, Book of Moon is using this deck, which is surprising. A 1 of Book of Moon, so I guess it is fine to tech it. And he book it so that he can survive. So Himne here is going to hope for some sort of Miracle Fusion type card here. I think that's going to be the boss monster that he can use to bring out Dragon Master Knight. But he does have to deal with this 1 back row here. We don't know what it is. But it's very likely to be a chainable card because he does have Phoenix Wind Blast in the graveyard. So Sangan's probably going to swing into the set here. But he's wondering if he wants to waste his Wing Blast onto a Sangan. Otherwise, if it's Regeki Break, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an auto attack. Let it happen because you don't want him to get the Sangan search. Oh, it is a warning after all. So he's going to be warning the Sangan. And Himne probably typing out GG's. Yep. And it's going to be the game here for Himne. Unfortunately, he was not able to take this first round against the established Fabled deck with Treeborn Frog in the main deck. So it might be some sort of level 1 deck that uses Chaos Piper because Tradeborn Frog is in here, Effect Veiler is in here, so it could be just a chaos deck with Fabled and what's that level 1 monster? I just said it. Chaos Piper. Mystic Piper. All right, so we're going to go on to the next one here. Round 1 concluding rather quickly, so it looks like the games are wrapping up pretty quickly. I don't know the names, so I'm just going to start clicking on the ones that have Classic on it. And nope, that's not it. That's a hat format deck. We're going to go over to a different one here. Let me see if I can find it. Sunday Man. No, that's definitely not one of them. See if I can find another one. Momo Capo. No, Imperial Order is definitely not in Tengu platform format. Psychon wants to message me here. Logan Thorn. Okay, thank you. So let's see if we can find Logan Thorn here. Here we go. Thank you. Appreciate it, Psychon. So it's Lightsworns. I love this deck, especially in Tengu platform format, because they have more Necrogardenas in this, as well as Plague Spreader Zombie against Agents. So classic matchup for sure. Not sure what the game scores are. We just got here. It looks like Agents on top deck mode. Hopefully he draws into something to deal with this Chaos Sorcerer, because if he doesn't, it's very likely that Lightsworns is just going to summon another monster and then just win the game. Oh, look, very good top deck. And speak of the angels, as they say. Hyperion's going to come down here to special summon itself. Let's see if he has the Gores in hand, but he does have a Necrogardener, so very likely he's going to pop the Chaos Sorcerer anyways. Let's see if he does have the Gores here to block out the attack and then contest the Hyperion the following turn here. And he does have the Gores. Unfortunate for the agent player, because now he can just simply crash the monster into the Hyperion. He even has a Plague Spreader play too, so he can just normal summon any monster and then top deck and then go for lethal here. Because all he needs is 800 points of damage here to finish off the or just smashing ground. That'll work too. And it looks like it's going to be the games already. And Lightsworn takes it over Agents. So it looks like Lightsworn showing a strong favor matchup against Agents, because they do have more boss monsters than Agents does. But Agents does have to draw their sort of like their Christia in order to stop the Lightsworn player with their one Honest. But Lightsworns can adapt really well into these spots, especially since Smashing Ground can be main decked or side decked in order to deal with it. Oh yeah, so that was the game. I mean, Dark Hole is also out too, so it does look like he uses it. Let's go on to the next one. So these games are wrapping up rather quickly. I'm not sure if I'm just late to the party or these guys are just like dueling so fast. That's Despia, so we're gonna have to find out. I don't know who else is playing. I am operating blind here. That is a hat format deck. Don't think there's any more. Psychon, can you help me out here? If you're listening here, help me out find this next match, because I have no idea who's playing. Because Quinning did not want to send me any of the Platinum 10. Oh, it's Despia. Maybe they're all wrapped up. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt that it's all wrapped up here. And I'll have to look at my Discord here. How are you guys all doing? I haven't seen you guys in a while. Yeah. Can we try fixing the audio before the next round starts? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with the audio. It sounds fine to me. Let me see. No, my audio is fine on my end here.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't hear me, can you?
Yeah, the audio is fine. I'm not sure what's... I already checked it on my end here. So, yeah. Is the audio fine, guys? Is anybody watching? I'm not sure if people watch Tengu. $26 people. Yeah, that's nice. So there's 26 people in this tournament, which is really cool. Got a lot of fans here with the #1 sticker on here. So I'm not sure. I didn't know I had fans on here. But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Round has just finished. So yeah, we could probably just build a deck for Tengu. I usually do this in between rounds. we can build some cool ideas. A deck that I've been playing a lot on Edison that I think has a lot of potential in Tengu platform is Dark Gaia. So we can probably build some decks here. The cool thing about this particular format is I get to play Reborn Tengu. It looks like Genesis is taking over. We can just start seeing it. By the way, a lot of you guys, have you guys heard about the news about Genesis format? I'm having a lot of fun cooking up some decks, but the issue with that is that there's so many archetypes that you can play in Genesis format that I'm just like, I don't know where to start. But a good idea that I've been trying to start with is trying to play decks that are current and then going down from there, like Drago Tail, for example. But this is a Tengu Plant stream, so I'm not going to talk too much about Genesis format. I'm probably just going to build some sort of Dark Calling deck on the fly here until the next round starts. If anybody in chat wants to remind me when the next round is starting, that'd be great. But until then, I'm going to make some sort of some cool Dark Calling deck. So Quackimore Guardian, I love this deck so much that I want to play it. Big Piece Golem on stream. Probably going to use some sort of Prisma deck here. The cool thing about this version is I can play both Absolute Zero, and I can also play cards like The Shining here. Always a good little addition to the team. And then I can play Miracle Fusion. So really cool little addition here to be able to play both the Miracle Fusion as well as Dark Calling. I also will take a little Treeborn Frog here because it is a water monster. And you know what else is a water monster is Ocean. So I'm doing this all on the top of my head here. It looks like I got a chat bubble popping up. Thank you. Okay, so it could be so Quinning, if you're listening here, it could just be because I'm streaming, and because I'm streaming, I don't know how to have a voice call, so that could be it. Anyway, so Dark Gaia is going to be my other card here. So Dark Gaia here, Dark Gaia here. Malicious Edge, that's another cool card that you can play here. A lot of cool decks in Tengu Plant format, especially nowadays. You have more access. It's pretty much Edison Plus. The only difference is the format is a lot faster because of a lot of good power cards like Dark Hole here, Monster Reborn, etc. Other cards is probably Stratos. I like Stratos. I was playing Full Helm Knight in Edison format because of Raikou, but in this format, there's really no Raikou-esque setup that's common nowadays. So I don't play Full Helm Knight anymore. Malicious Fiend. Is it called Malicious Fiend? Yeah. So these cards are really cool. Prisma, like, it's kind of like the Heart and Souls deck. You can just kind of dump monsters that you can send to the graveyard, and then basically Dark Calling. So Prisma acts as sort of like a rock monster and a fiend monster, which is why I play it. I also play an Emergency Call as well as Reinforcements to the Army. There's also hand traps. I forgot there's hand traps in this format. So Maxi is a thing, Effect Veiler is a thing, but I don't know if I want to play it. I know Effect Veiler does shut off Gaia, so it's less attractive to play a deck like this. But the cool thing is you can use Guardian to kind of negate Effect Veiler in the event that they're trying to stop the Dark Gaia from OTKing them. That's probably move 2. The cool thing here is Tragody is at 2 in this format, but let's go with Chibi Gores. I love Chibi Gores. Yeah, this is off the top of my head. I think it plays like Gigantes too. Yeah, another cool thing about this deck is that Gigantes acts as sort of like a push card. You can use it to like put damage in. And another card I like to really play in this format, or just in general, is Giant Rat. And very underlooked card is the toolbox, the Earth toolbox that you can access here. Injection Fairy Lily. I love this card so much in Edison format. Very underlooked card. I'm going to try it in Tengu Plant format, just so I can entertain you guys a little bit. Trap cards, you have to play the Solemn Warnings here. Although Life Points is kind of a resource, but we'll see. I don't think I play Solemn Judgment in Edison format for this particular deck, but we'll play it just because, trap cards are way more powerful. And yeah, let's see what else I can play here. I don't know what else I could play. Maybe Bottomless Trap Hole, but again, Bottomless Trap Hole loses a lot of steam. So I'll probably put that in. MST, definitely play MST for sure in this Dark Gaia deck. Just because you just need your cards to go through, and MST is just so good. I was playing Trap Stun in the spot, but You know, Trap Stun and World Decree are probably for like TG Stun. So let's play Trap Stun in this spot. Just because you can play your own trap cards. Yeah, something like this. I know Trap Stun is not a very popular choice in Tengu because you have 3 MSTs. But against Tengu or TG Stun decks, you just have to respect it. Trap Dust Shoot, forget that this format is plays this deck, plays this card. Gotta have the Heavy Storm. There's no Break Control, so we could probably use Mind Control in this spot just because Xyz is a thing in this format. I always forget that that is a thing. Maybe we can go get away with main decking it so we can play our Utopia. I just love making decks on the fly on stream. I'm like that. There's also Steelstorm Roach, but lately Steelstorm Roach hasn't been very strong lately, so I just don't play it anymore. So Utopia is just really good in general. Oh yeah, another cool card you can play is Vanity's Fiend. Probably Vanity's Fiend could be relegated to the sideboard. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting the biggest one, Tour Guide. So because Tour Guide is a Fiend monster, it actually makes sense to play a Tour Guide in this version of this deck because, you know, she's basically a 1 card. And I'm already at 40 cards already. I could probably play something like Dark Arm, even though he's not quite a rock or a Fiend monster. And so far, we're up at 40. I like to go past 40 nowadays, but I've learned that you could just play 40 cards in this deck and you'll be fine. We're going to play our rank 3s now because we have access to it. I forget that Tour Guide is also a water monster because you can go into Leviathan Dragon and then you can just use... you can just basically use some sort of Dark Calling. Not Dark Calling, Miracle Fusion target. But the cool... is there a Fiend monster? Let's find out. There must be a Fiend monster that you can use here in order for you to use Dark Calling really well. So maybe a Fiend rank 3 monster. Yeah, we could probably do something like that. And if anybody's in chat wants to give me suggestions, I'm all ears for you guys. But it looks like all the rock monsters, it's going to be like Gachi. Daigasso Emerald didn't come out yet. Gemknight, is Gemknight Pro legal in Tengu? I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, let's go with Fiend monsters. Maybe there's a Fiend rank 3. Yeah, I guess I should limit this. Nope. Tempo did not come out in Tengu Plant format. So it looks like Tour Guide's just going to be a water monster so that Miracle Fusions can be a thing. We can definitely do that. And then, yeah. So far, so good. What else did I play? I need more rock targets, right? So these were my rock types. Oh, you know what I was playing? I was Grand Mole. Grand Mole is so great in Tengu Plant format because it's just a 1 card out to XCs. So we can go there. Yeah, a lot of normal summons for sure. Dark Hole. So far, so good. I mean, the Mind Control, we do have a good amount of level 4s that we can just still Reborn Tengu with this card. Not entirely sure what else I could play here. MST's at 3 in this format. I don't know if I want to play so many MSTs. I'm missing like a power card that, you know, Tengu Plant format uses pretty well. We do need the multiple piece golem because we need to reveal something off the Prisma to dump the rock type. So we do need this card. Maybe we need a Future Fusion. Right, Future Fusion. Duh. Because like a free dump card. So we can use that to reveal the Absolute Zero. What else did I play? Maybe Torrential. Torrential's not too bad, especially with Sangan. And then we can probably play something like Mirror Force. Mirror Force is okay. Although debatable, because, you know, Agents is a thing in this format. And then maybe we need some more monsters. We have a lot of Fiends already. We have some rocks. Let's just put the rocks on one side here. We have to have a good amount of rocks, because if we don't have enough rocks, then the deck's not going to flow as well. A really good card I like to play in the sideboard is Shiny Black Sea, just because you can go into it with Giant Rat, and Giant Rat can go into the Shiny Black Sea. Oh yeah, Caius, right? So Caius has to be a really good card. I know like Caius is not as used as much, just because Effect Veiler is a thing, but Caius is a Fiend monster, so I'm definitely going to play it. And then with Treeborn Frog to be coming back. I know there's like so much more strategy you can use, you know. So far I have my 46 cards. We're gonna play a random Tengu Plant format deck if anybody wants to play it. Still no updates on whether or not the next round's starting. Is anybody in chat gonna tell me if the next round's starting? Because it's been a while. Maybe the moderators are working on the rounds, or there's probably a repair. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure what's going on here. So what do you guys think so far? A 46 card deck with a bunch of random cards in the deck. Being able to play Miracle Fusion is pretty cool here. I think I play a good enough amount of Earths. I'm playing like, I mean not Earths, rocks. I'm playing like 8. 8's pretty good. And then the hero package, playing this. I don't know if I want to play Tour Guide now. Just now I'm looking back, or Dark Arm. Yeah, maybe we don't play Dark Arm. I mean, Dark Arm's great in Edison, but very rarely played in Tengu. And it makes sense because you can go Tour Guide into Sangan. That's 2 darks, but then you have to have the 3rd dark somehow. It's possible. I feel like BLS is just better in this spot, but I don't have a light target. And unless there's like light fiend monsters, are there any light fiend monsters in besides Kushano? I could go for that route too. So I can play BLS. Let's see here. I gotta play. Yeah, I don't need to do that, right? I just go filter by date released. Yeah. We have we have the Kushano builds, so we can probably tech Kushano. So we can play a BLS in this spot. Black Luster. Gotta play Black Luster Soldier. Oh, he's not a fiend monster. There you go. So splashable in this format, especially since you play Tour Guide. You can just get a Kushano. The only issue I have is that I would have to draw a Tour Guide in order for BLS to be live. Utopia is a light, so I guess if I can XC somehow with rank 4s, which is likely. I don't know. Effect Veiler is another light too. I know I should be playing it, to be honest with you, but there's no room in this deck. But we'll try it. We'll try it. I mean, there's how many light monsters? I mean, Tour Guide is technically a light monster. You know, Sangan is not a light monster because, I mean, I guess I can go into Kushano. It's like I have 5 light monsters in this deck, which is nice. Next round is up. Awesome, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna save our deck here, and then we're gonna come back to this for in between rounds. So, yep, let's find our next round here. Slapgod, there we go. He's a very nice patron, and the first round already started. I mean, sorry guys, I didn't know. Okay, so we are going to play. I don't know the matchup because we're in between games. Okay, cool. So game 2 is gonna start here. Very likely to be game 2. I don't even know if they started so early that I didn't even see it. Okay, so not sure what these 2 cards guys are playing. It is a secret, so I think it's better that it's a secret, but for me too, it's because I have a tendency to ruin people's deck list. So I'm just gonna fly in blind, just like you guys. Looks like Velas is going to be on the Gravekeeper package here with Glow Bulb in the main deck. So not entirely sure what the strategy here is with the Glow Bulb, and he's actually going to search for it. Maybe he's trying to go for a sort of Royal Tribute play where he sends the Glow Bulb to the graveyard. That could be a play. Maybe he just drew the Royal Tribute. No, he's actually just going to do a T set without activating the Necro Valley. So maybe he suspects that his opponent is just going to blow him out with Heavy Storm. Slapgod here is going to retaliate with a T set. Or actually, not a T set, but a 2 set back row. And he's going to Dust Shoot. Maybe going to be calling a lag on this. So not entirely sure. Maybe Velas should be announcing his phase. Yeah, so he should be announcing his phases, especially since Dust Shoot is in this format here. Okay, so he's going to be selecting a recruiter. Back to the deck here. Maybe that card is going to be a set spy, or it could be a set global. I don't think it's global. It most likely is a spy set. Um, but then he would flip it, right? So it's not a spy. It could be just a descendant set that he didn't want to use, or it could just be a global. I don't know why he would set global though. But this matchup's starting to look like Edison format because no big plays so far, no flip summons of any kind, but we do see a Dust Shoot, and it is it's a Nordic deck, so he does play this goat. This goat here, if destroyed by battle, you can get 2 Nordic Beast tokens, so it is often used to get the tokens so that you can summon into the big Nordic monsters that are played, such as Odin, or what's the one that they use? Not Odin, Thor. So Thor is often used with the goats because they're divided into fairies, beasts, and I believe it's spellcasters. Don't quote me on that one. The spellcaster is the 3rd division of the Nordics. So, but he is on the Nordic Beast, so the Nordic Beast is often being used by Thor here. I don't know why he still has the Tangersner after the creature swap. Maybe it's a mirror match. So, oh no, it's not a mirror match because this set here belongs to Velas here, and it could be a global because he can't flip summon it because of creature swap. Creature swap does have the stipulation here that says that you cannot control the battle positions. And he didn't flip the spy, which was very interesting to me the last turn because he had it set the last turn and he didn't want to flip it. Maybe he was afraid of Solemn Warning set because having the Solemn Warning set means that you can't really flip the spy. But even then, I would still flip the spy, right? Force the warning at least. And then now he's had to deal with a one singular goat and a spy, so 1200 attack. So Slap God's starting out pretty slow here. Nice MST, by the way, because now he can just summon a monster freely without having to worry about losing all his monster. Tribute summon is very likely here, and he's going to go for the Ancient Gadgetron Dragon. I don't know what Slap God is on, but he is playing Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon with Nordic Beasts. Not entirely sure what the strategy here. Maybe his strategy is to have Ancient Gear be destroyed by battle somehow, and then special summon that monster. I'm forgetting the name. It special summons itself if a monster on your side of the field gets destroyed, and then you flip it to attack mode. You shift it to attack mode on your following turn because you use that the trap card that searches the Nordic Beast here. Or maybe he's just teching the beast here so that he wants to. Okay, Gale comes down here to half the attack. Okay, so he's going to try to clap back here against this particular board. Gale still can't run over the Gadgetron Dragon, unfortunate for him. But he does have a Glow Bulb in the graveyard, so he could make a Catastor, assuming he finds a level 4 monster, which is really prevalent in Gravekeepers. Gadgetron Dragon is going to go into the battle phase here, and it's unfortunate for Velas. He can't really respond to the attack here unless he has something to the start of the battle phase, and which he does. That's going to activate the compulsory at the start of the battle phase. Hopefully Slap God allows that, and he does. So now he has a goat that he can crash into the Gale, but that's not very wise because the tokens are 0 attack. Yeah, they have 0 attack, 0 defense, so he's going to be normal summoning the Reborn Tengu. Yeah, this is very surprising to me to see. I mean, it's not surprising to see the Reborn Tengu. It was very surprising to see the Ancient Gadgetron Dragon come down. So Velas is going to draw for turn here. He could theoretically summon another monster and Synchro Summon. If he has access to a level 4, he can go to Arcanite Magician. I don't think Arcanite Magician is going to be a big threat to this particular board, especially with Reborn Tengu being able to float. That back row is still sitting there. He's just going to use Gale Effect to have the Reborn Tengu. Although I'm not entirely sure what he's planning here, because Reborn Tengu is still bigger than both these monsters. He could Synchro Summon into Gaia, the Force of the Earth, to try to have a more menacing threat against this particular board. We do know Slap God does have an Ancient Gadgetron Dragon in hand, but we don't know the other two cards. That is a pretty good. Yeah, we forget that he has Necro Valley. I mean, I forgot. So now he can go into 1700 attack, but that still doesn't really beat the Tengu that's going to come out after he beats it over. So, Synchro Summon. What are the level 6 monsters they play? I think they play Bryanak, but I don't think Bryanak's going to be useful in this situation. Activating the Stell after summoning the Descended is. I mean, it's not Descended. It's Recruiter. Yeah. You know, I did forget now that GK is a very viable strategy in Tengu Play format. So maybe we shouldn't play the Dark Gaia deck. Because if that's the case, we can't even use the. We could use Dark Calling, but we'd have to fuse from our hand. So all the more reasons to find a way to deal with Necro Valley, such as main decking the 3 MSTs. So it looks like he does run over the Tangersner. It does look like he used the Gale to run it over because he only lost 100 damage here. Yep, running over the Reborn Tengu. So Reborn needs to bring out another one. And main phase 2, maybe he's going to Synchro Summon. I don't know if he's going to go into... Yeah, he is going to Synchro Summon. Does he go into Quasis? No. Bryanak, Dragon the Ice Bear, no Gaia the Force of the Earth here. Still bigger. I mean, it makes sense that he would make Bryanak because then he could just bounce back any sort of threats. But okay, so he waits for him to search, but activates the bottomless trap hole. Technically, you're supposed to activate the bottomless trap hole because Bryanak does lose priority on ignition effect. But we're gonna. I mean, what does Recruiter search for anyways, other than the Recruiter itself? So he's gonna use the tokens to actually tribute summon for the Gadgetron Dragon. Very surprising. It looks like he doesn't even play Nordics as an engine. He just plays this goat so that he could. Wow, and he actually wins against GK. So Slap God is cooking, guys. So he saw some sort of. I'm not sure what this is. It plays like Creature Swap and this goat. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty cool deck for sure. I want to see the replay, actually. I don't know if they'll let me. Oh, you know, replays are... Yeah, okay, cool. Input audio capture. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'm not a genius here. Input capture. Is he... Nope. Nothing here. Studio mode. Tried calling. I'm on the server. I think I'm still on the call with this guy. I don't know how to add another person's voice on here. Maybe I go to here. And then I go to stream mode. Streamer mode. Voice and video. Okay, so we're gonna go replay here. Maybe I could just use my phone to talk to these guys using the old-fashioned way. Hey, can you hear me? I'm alone in this call. What? Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? I'm using my phone to talk to you.
I could always hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now using my phone.
Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna tell the other stream that I'm shutting it down.
Okay, sure, no problem. Yeah. Do you want to, unless you want to walk me through the, are you familiar with the ways of Discord to ensure that I can hear you?
Like, I would only try changing input device, and if that doesn't work, then I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know how to add people to a call. But yeah, we could just talk here. I can probably amp you up to my microphone.
Like 1 second, I'll be back.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, so we're getting a glimpse of Slap God's hand in the replay. I'm not entirely sure if it's something that I should do on stream is to show the replay, because it kind of does show some of Slapguard's tech, So maybe we should just not do this. So out of consideration for the players. You're right. I'm sorry. Yes. So let me see. I'll just watch the replay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll look through Slapguard's stuff. But usually his opponents are the ones that are able to see the replays, right? Instead of the general public. Oh, they are? Okay. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, so this is kind of an open deck list? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. For sure. Okay, so he is on the Nordic package for the most part, as we can see. He could shift. Yeah, he shifted it and he went to Ancient Sacred Wyvern. And he does play the trap card to let him search the cards. I mean, why wouldn't you play it right? So Tengu was the name of that goat. I just forgot the name of it. And he's on Mechlord. This is Black Garden? Is that what you said?
No, sorry, black goat, white goat. I can't.
Black gold, white gold.
Tangrisnir
Tangosnir and
and Tangnosnir.
Tangrisnir. Okay. That's the way to pronounce it, right?
I think that's right, but it doesn't matter. Like white and black work perfectly fine.
White and black. Oh, he does play Venatus here. Venatus is like an instant Odin, right? Oh no, Venatus can be a substitute for most of the names, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it can substitute names and it can send other ones to modify its level.
I see. Yeah. That's cool.
And unfortunately, it can only be used for Nordics, and all other materials must be Nordic, so it's pretty limited in its use regardless.
Yeah, I can see that.
The good part is you can send Earths. Unfortunately, you cannot send which I would put up both Chaos colors immediately, but it can't send a 4 to become a 4.
I think I could amp you up. Yeah, I did amp you up. Cool.
I got feedback that I was barely audible, but maybe it's better now.
No. I increased your volume. I didn't realize my volume for the receiver is pretty low. There's like a megaphone version of this, so I'm putting you next to my microphone so that you can, I think, chat can hear you. Hopefully.
Yeah, some kind of setup, but if it works, it works.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how to use streaming. I'm not a streamer. I'm just a guy who just records deck profiles. I'm just a guy who just puts the camera in people's face and just talk to them. So, yeah. I don't live on the internet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was a pretty. Was it a 2-0 match? I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to do this. The admitted defeat, and I don't see Slapguard admitting defeat. Yeah, so it was a 2-0 victory after all, using this strange concoction of decks. Why do you think that he plays a Glow Bulb in his deck?
Because if you discard it for Royal Tribute, you can make Naturia Beast. It's not affected by Necro Valley, and you get access to 4, 5, 8, and 9 as synchro levels, which are all the best levels. And Trish is optional for all zones. So you can still make Trish and banish hand and field.
Can you imagine that? Using Trishula in Gravekeepers. That's next level, guys.
Yep. I was a big proponent of it for a long time, but when I tested it, I was hiding it out every game, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty cool idea. I never thought that you could do that in. I mean, I know you could do it, but now it's like, yeah, you can make level 5s. You can make Catastor and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Sorry, I don't know how to.
Gelatino versus Darksigner and Chet Manley versus Gaugis, aka Quinning, are still going.
Oh yeah, right. The round is still going. So let's just go into the next one. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I was so wrapped up with this deck.
Do you want to watch Quinning or?
Let's watch Quinning. You know, he is the TO, sort of.
Yeah.
So let's get this fired away. He might be playing some sort of rogue deck. We'll see.
Yeah. Quinning has played Gladiator Beast, Lightsworn, Tengu Plant,
Yeah, he can do anything.
like Vanity's Fiend Turbo. What else has he played? Like a lot of decks.
Yeah, I can see that he's a very jack of all trades. I mean, you'd have to be, right, as a website designer. Shout out to his website, by the way. He does have a Tengu plant format. He renamed it recently. It used to be called Tengu Tools. Now it's called tenguformat.com. Are you familiar?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I am. It's a very good site. I use it often to look at decks, see like if I'm gonna make an agent deck, what the people side, what did I like, why don't I like, and so on.
Yeah, so if you guys want another resource for Tengu plant format, he does have tenguformat.com. It used to be known as Tengu Tools. Now he renamed it, and it's actually on Google. So if you guys can check on Google and you type it into the search bar, it's the second one to show up after Format Library. So it used to be when I would Google Tengu Tools, it wouldn't even show up at all, but now it's showing up. So yeah, a really useful website. So you can see all the decks here. Look at me promoting Quinning's deck list here. So yeah, you can see that he's you can just click on the archetypes. A lot of archetypes in Tengu Plant format because there's just so much more cards in this format as opposed to other retro formats. Okay, so go back here to the dueling book. So we're back here. It looks like Chet Manley is on some sort of fairy deck that uses Dimensional Alchemist. Normally, you would only see Dimensional Alchemist in Edison format. But this is Tengu Plant format, so he's on some sort of spice for sure because they don't play this in Agents, not to my knowledge, anymore or at all. So, yeah, Quinning is gonna be on some sort of stun deck. I think this is Amazing Mike Man's Tengu Plant deck. He does play a Notorious stun deck, so Quinning might be on. He might be on Notorious stun. So shout out to Amazing Mike Man. I'm not sure if he's in this tournament, but yeah, this is his deck, and Quinning is using it on the second round. Is this a 2-0? Is this the second round where the players are undefeated? Do you know?
Yeah, both of these players are 1-0 as of now.
Okay, cool. So they're 1-0 so far, and so we can assume that Notorious Stun is still undefeated in round 2. Soul Taker in the main deck. This might be game 2, huh?
Yeah, they game 3 even.
Game 3. Okay, these players are playing fast for a stun deck. I'm quite surprised by this.
But there's still the last match going, so.
And there's the last match. Is that what you said?
Yeah, this is the last match running, but I mean, so they do play fast for stun, but they are still the last couple to finish of this round.
Yeah, these players are just so fast at playing the game. Usually, I'm so used to like these long rounds that last an hour, and it feels like these matches are wrapping up so quickly. So Quinning's gonna summon the Grand Mole here to kind of contest the set here. I still don't know what Chet Manley's playing because all we saw so far was Dimensional Alchemist. Unless you were watching before. Were you watching before, Psychon? To know what...
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so we don't know what Chet Manley's on.
I know that Pudding, a pretty famous Edison player, had made a fairy deck, and this might be his Tengu take on it. Pudding went top 8 in the first World Championship qualifier.
For Tengu.
Yeah, exactly. Ported Chaos Fairy here. You get 3 sorcerers, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, that's something that it's missing from Edison format is just more chaos monsters, right? Having access to BLS is a big one. Chaos Sorcerer is another one too as well. So yeah, I mean, Edison just only has one Chaos Sorcerer, and then you call it a Chaos deck.
Yeah, I mean you can play Sky Scourge, Norleras, and Rise. That's the one.
Right. Enraz is the other Chaos monster in Edison format, so I guess you can technically call it a Chaos deck if you have Enraz in it. The issue is that you have to play 3 fairy monsters in your deck and a fiend monster, so that's very difficult to pull off. Which is
light fairies and dark fiends even.
Yeah, funny enough, Norleras might be an actual deck. It should be an actual deck in Tengu Plant format because you have Tour Guide that accesses the fiend monsters for the most part. And and then I guess the fairy part would be the difficult part to fulfill. But unless you're playing agents, but yeah, especially if you're playing chaos agents, I feel like you can just splash in a Norleras. Although I don't know if I want to be top decking in a top decking situation with agents. What do you think about that?
You already have so many bosses, and most people only play one Chaos Sorcerer, if any. I think you should go multiple sorcerers first.
Right. Yeah, definitely multiple sorcerers first before you can play the Enrise, or before the Norlaris. Yeah, that makes more sense. So there's no need to play the Norlaris. I mean, Norlaris is kind of cool, right? You can reset the board
Yeah,
um,
super cool.
and you can really hard cast it. You're actually playing the Norlaris. Well, most players play the Phantom of Chaos to just copy the effect and just start sending cards to the graveyard. But with this one, you can actually special summon the Norlaris and then send the whole field and hand to the graveyard. I don't know how good that would be.
Yeah, yeah, you hit Spore, glow up, and then they make a 5 and start beating you.
Yeah, it's just not worth it, right? Yeah, especially
Yeah,
it's never right.
I think, yeah,
And effect veiler's a thing too on top of that, so I don't know.
yeah. Effective is pretty decent though because it doesn't sacrifice itself. It only pays 1,000. It is not once per turn, so you can actually just swing with it if that happens.
Yeah, but 24 is so weak in take a platform, right?
Yeah, yeah, lose to Leviathan. It's not playable.
Yeah, it's just not that great. Yeah, it was just an idea that I had, and I just wanted to talk it through with the audience and you as well, just to
Yeah.
see what the
No,
viability of that is.
I'm always up for playing bad cards. So
Yeah, of course, of course. It looks like he draws into Avarice, the one of Avarice in the Tingle Plan format, to be able to shuffle away his Naturia Cherries and then be able to stall against his deck. Yeah, Quinning does have the hand size for sure, and it is the game 3, so very likely that he can stall this out a little bit longer against the players here.
probably can, but it's probably a lot worse than it looks for Quinning, as his deck is pretty trap heavy and there's a decree. So the reason he's holding his hand is probably in case it draws a course, rather than having a lot of playables he's waiting to unleash.
Right. I can see that. How much trap card do you think Quinning plays? Because it seems like Chet Manning perceivably thinks that Quinning has a lot of trap cards in his deck. I mean, stun. Yeah, I guess it is a stun deck, but stun decks, can play less traps, especially since you have monsters like Vanity's Fiend in your main deck.
Yeah, then if you play Vanities, you probably want lands as well, so you can beat over their Leviathan dragons and protect it from their spells.
Yeah, I can see that
I
too.
guess Quinning he's probably on 12 traps, I would say. Like as a guess out of nowhere.
12 traps. Yeah, I mean that could be it too. 12 traps is usually on the heavier on the trap side. But yeah,
Yeah.
maybe he just saw like set 4 pass, like Quinning probably just did that set 4 pass, and then Chet Manning's is like, what the heck's going on here? Why am I playing against so many traps? Yeah, am I playing against TG
Yeah.
stuns? Like he doesn't know, right? So yeah, now he perceivably sees it, and he's like, okay, it's a good idea to side roll the creek here. Yeah, we do see the torrential.
Also,
What happened to the torrential? How did he lose that card out of his hand?
hand size on end phase.
Oh yeah, Quinning just couldn't set a monster, so maybe he smoke screens into less trap cards. Who knows? He's like, oh, my opponent's gonna side decree when they see a lot of trap cards, so I'm gonna take out all the traps, and then discard for hand size. I don't know.
I also think it's pretty telling that they got rid of Torrential, because you definitely discard Warning first, right? Since it's worse when you're behind and it needs to be set and then responded to a summon. So if you hold traps in hand, it would probably be prisons or something.
Right. But maybe he has
And
like, you think he has prison in hand or solemn warning in hand?
yeah, no, what I'm saying is you'd probably discard Solemn Warning before you discard the Torrential in this situation. So he doesn't have Warning either. So the traps he's holding must be even better in this situation than Torrential is.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's a really good read right there. I didn't see that read at all. So we can assume that we can assume that he doesn't have. I mean, assuming he's a good player, right? We can assume that warning is not in his hand. Oh, it looks like he can actually use Gigantes here to kind of crash if he uses the Honest here. And if he uses Honest to catch 22, because then he loses a decree. So, but Alchemist
Yeah.
can float into any of these Lilas here. So you're saying that? So you're saying Pudding used his exact list and then was able to win an event?
No, I'm not sure about the exact list, but Pudding placed, I think, in the 3v3 tournament IRL, he played this in Tengu and performed well, and then he went top 8 in the last World Championship qualifier. I do not know if Chet Manley copied his exact list, but both lists are available.
Okay, yeah, so available to the databases to be able to see if, I guess Pudding Fairies is going to be a thing in a Tingle platform, which is kind of cool. You said he went into a 3v3?
Yeah, you can, if you Google pudding Tengu or something like that, you can probably find this list. He did a deck profile, extremely high rarity.
Yeah, he does have a
Cool
lot of
deck.
money. Yeah, I mean he's trying to push Redu format, but what are your thoughts on Redu format being able to have no ignition priority and stuff, and then trap cards being a thing in terms of power level?
I like that there are more formats to play. I love the removal of ignition priority. Should never have been a thing.
Right.
And I'm not so sure about Redu though. I prefer sticking to one format for some time and then switching.
Okay.
But
Monogamous.
yeah,
Serial monogamy.
yeah, yeah, basically. But always big fan of more formats seeing more play.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I had this crazy idea the other night. I was like, what happens if we remove ignition priority from Tengu Plan format? Would the format be better or worse? You know, I'm on the side that it would be better. But what are your thoughts on that one? Now that I just introduced the idea to you.
It would be better. When Konami announced the retro changes that had everyone up in their arms, I was of the opinion that it's bad that they change what people like, but the format would be better if they did it.
Yeah, from a strategic competitive standpoint, it would be better, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
As opposed to from a nostalgia standpoint, which people tend to like. I mean, people love the idea that using that reason for why retro formats shouldn't be modified is that we lose out on the nostalgia factor. We lose out on what we used to play as a child, not childhood, teenage years, I guess. Yeah, and then it loses the nostalgia factor if we errata use erratas and stuff like that. But we don't have to go with erratas. We can just try to make it like removal of ignition priority, right?
Yeah, like the Konami wanted the full package except first turn draw, and first turn draw is probably the biggest one to me. I think that would make the game so much better than always go first if you win the die roll.
Yeah. Oh, you think that? Yeah, I guess it would make sense for that to happen. For players go second, they're like, okay, I built a go second deck in Tengu Plan format, right? It's so strange.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I could totally see that. Losing the first turn draw was that, but I believe Konami repealed that from their retro formats.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so they're not allowing for the retro. They're allowing you to draw for turn essentially now than before.
It looks like Quinning has his last stand here. But there's the goats.
Yeah, good old scapegoats under a roll decree. Always a good way to block out the attack. That's just so crazy to me that he would have this. But yeah, it looks like Gigantes was not able to clear the attack. Otherwise, oh no, maybe it was already there, and then he just used Chaos Sorcerer to banish it.
Yeah, he used Sork to banish. It got booked, and then he dropped Envoy and banished again.
Yeah, unfortunate for him because he can't use his trap cards.
Yeah, Quinning probably needs to go Dark Hole here, or if he has.
Oh yeah, Dark Hole. I forgot that's the card in Tengu Platform format. You just recover essentially. Yeah, he has it. Speak of the angels. He does have the Dark Hole here. Okay, so he's gonna set 2 here, and then Dimensional Alchemist is obviously gonna get the effect to float. And seeing that he did bring out the Chaos Sorcerer and the BLS, he does have more targets for Dimensional Alchemist, and he's gonna get the tour guide.
And Quinning has passed here with no monsters, so unless if Chet plays 2 Leviar, he has this game.
Yeah, unless he has another sort of like a defensive spell, quick play spell card, like Scapegoat or something.
Yeah, Scapegoat is at 1 still.
Book would be very useful. Oh, here he used it though, so it doesn't have it.
And there's a second Leviar.
Yeah, second Leviar coming down, and then Alchemist. Unless Quinning plays a Tragodia, a random Tragodia.
Both Econ and Lance also save him here, right? It's 31.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, so it looks like Quinning did lose his second match, but he was playing Grand Mole in his deck. I don't think Amazing Mike Man plays Neo-Spatian Grand Mole in his deck.
Yeah. It might be a sideboard tech. It's really good versus decks that do these early XYZ.
Yeah. Cool deck, by the way. On pudding side, or not the pudding side. He does play the Raikou, which is strange. Yeah, I guess Raikou back in Tengu platform. Who knows? I don't know. I don't like Raikou personally in Tengu just because of Reborn Tengu and Tour Guide. going to Sangan. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Let's see the replay. I kind of want to see the replay.
Oh, you're opening that up?
Yeah, I'm on it. I always like to see, unless you think we should watch another match.
Oh, no, that was the last match.
Okay, so yeah, we can just check it out real quick in between games. So yeah, he looks like he sets 3, so it makes sense that Chet Manley would decide the World Creed the following game. Okay, so then he sets the cliff. What's up?
The next round is up.
Oh, that was fast.
When there's a match starting, I'll tell you, so you can keep reviewing the replay.
Okay, yeah, let's just go to the next round. I mean, makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna go over to. Do you know the names? You want to just choose one name out of challenge here, and then we'll just watch it. Shinislaw. You want to watch Shinislaw?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
He's community pillar as well, one of the best German players, along with the other 5 really good Germans. But he likes playing bad decks, so we'll see how it goes for him.
He likes playing bad decks. What does he usually play? I forgot what he plays, historically speaking.
He's most known for TG and GK.
TG and GKs. Okay, so it looks like a TG deck. I mean, we see the Werewolf on the board here. What are the records? Do we know Shinislaw's record? Maybe we're watching in the X1 record here, X2.
I think he's 1-1, but let's take a look.
Yeah.
Can't find it for some reason.
That's okay. We can still enjoy the format or enjoy this. Yeah, so the gateway opening is nice because it is only at 1 in this format, I believe.
Oh, Shinislaw has dropped, and this is a casual match.
Oh, Shinislaw dropped. We're just playing for fun here. Okay,
Yes.
Let's find somebody else. We don't want to watch no drop X2 drop players. No offense to Shinislaw.
I'm sure that would have been a great match. He definitely looked close when the opponent is comboing off with 6 hands turn 1.
Right.
Darksiders. Gelatino?
Ooh, we have to watch BS45. He's on Infernity, right? He's always on Infernity.
That is what he's known for, but this does not look like Infernity to me.
Who knows? Maybe he plays Thunder King Rao in Infernity. I don't know.
Yeah, you can stop your own combos easily.
Yeah, stop your own combos, but like draw cards. Draw cards for several turns until they get rid of it. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Ultimate offering. Oh yeah, ultimate offering Infernity.
You just search with Archfiend, and then you can't get effect because it needs to be special summoned.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. Normal summon Greffer, normal summon Arma. Get rid of those hand size, No, he's playing Battery Man. Yeah, I mean, Battery Man's the card. You can special summon from hand, right? No, he didn't want to do it. So he's going to go for the Judgment at Thunder. A card that nobody plays because, it's so situational.
It's one of very few Thunder support cards along with recycling batteries, and 10 years later we got Thunder Dragon Fusion.
Yeah, that is a card. Look at that. He activates a Tour Guide effect with the Ultimate Offering.
This is pretty solid. Ultimate Offering is a very weird card that for some reason it makes the summons unable to be negated, and since you're doing it in the opponent's battle phase, they also cannot effect Vader you. So essentially, as they have specifically Chalice, they cannot really do anything to your Tour Guide.
Yeah, you're right. He tribute summons for his Fuel Cell. What is this play here? It looks like he's on some sort of Chaos Battery Man deck, if I had to guess, because he has Dark and Light. Can you check out the records? I kind of want to see what they're playing Genix. Okay.
BS is 1-1, and Gelatino is also 1-1.
I'm already invested in this game. It doesn't matter if they're X1 or X2. And it looks like Gelatino is reacting with the WTF reaction. Very justified, by the way, because, it's on Ultimate Offering. So he was able to search for Genix Alley Birdman with the planner here. So that's the little chain here for you guys, if you guys were wondering. I believe he wants to return something. Wait, why did he go into main phase 2? Oh, it was his battle phase?
Opponent's battle phase with Ultimate Offering.
Oh, I see. So now he gets to do his turn.
And this is dangerous. If you summon like this, you leave yourself without a follow-up if they have Dark Hole. But
These
not
are all
punished.
floating. I feel like they all float. So Fuel Cell does have an effect here that where he can just tribute a Battery Man to bounce back a card. So if he really wants to bounce back to the Thunder King Ryo, he could, and then just do his normal summon Gen X plays. I'm sorry. What do you think he's gonna do here in this situation? Do you think he's gonna bounce back at the Thunder King Ryo and then try to do something, or do you think he's gonna bounce back to back row?
It kind of depends on what the last card in hand is, but one thing you could do is just overlay and bounce the back row with itself. But it seems like he's gonna go attack and hope it's not Mirror Force.
Yeah, that's why he puts everything in defense mode. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, I guess he can do it main phase too. Oh, what a read! What a read! So he did have the Mirror Force after all, and now he's just gonna lose the Field Cell. But now he has to deal with the Thunder King Ryo, and that thing is, I mean, this one card is shutting down the entire deck.
So you have 2 force. At least you can make. Doesn't seem like it, but you can make Utopia to protect your field and then try to swing next turn. But he's instead gonna do a 1900 Birdman in depth.
Oh, the Birdman is 1900. Oh yeah, because he bounced back a Wind Monster. Now he's gonna force the synchro play. I mean, it is main phase 2, so he's gonna force the Thunder King Ryo here. And what does this guy do? Let's read this guy what he does, because I'm pretty sure a lot of Tengu Plant enjoyers do not know what this card does, including myself. So it looks like he does use a light non-tuner. So it says here, once per turn, you can select a light monster in your graveyard and special summon it in face down defense position. So he could use it to revive a. Well, it's face down defense position. I don't see that being useful.
It probably plays a battery man microcell, so it could become useful later.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that they can do that.
Yeah, now, this card had some notoriety like late 2011 because people played it in Worms, as you can synchro for this and then set back Jagans infinitely.
Funny, yeah, because with Worms you could just use Jagan and stuff, and then just flip it with the Nebula. So it looks like he didn't use the Thunder King Ryo on the Triforce here. So it looks like he's trying to go for some sort of play here. Maybe he thought that he can out it with the tour guide. I mean, I guess he can go into Leviathan Dragon, but I feel like allowing your opponent to have a +1 is not the move. So
Yeah,
Leviathan Dragon,
probably
we can assume that Gelatino probably had tour guide in hand, so that he could just summon it and then the following turn to crash into this Triforce, as opposed to using the Thunder King.
The scare is that if you negate the Triforce, then you just summon Turbo and get another planner into another Birdman, and then you can make Trishula or Stardust into Trishula even.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess leaving up the wall is more preferable.
Yeah, like obviously Ryo has 2 effects, but which effect is the most important one matters depending on what you're facing. And here it's definitely the first effect, not the second.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the first effect matters way more against this deck. But unfortunately, I mean, unless he has another way to deal with a bunch of monsters attacking him, it feels like the Thunder King Ryo. Oh, he brought it out in his battle phase, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so he brought out the Charger on the battlefield. Okay, and then he's brought out the Field Cell. Honest. Oh, no Honest. Okay, so no Honest here to save the attack. What do you think BS45 going to do with the following turn? I mean, this deck is cooking. Like, lots of really interesting interactions so far. He does. I want to make note that he does play 2 Field Cells at least in his deck. So this card is kind of like a full troll for Battery Man, because if you have 2 Battery Mans, you can spell summons from your hand. What are your thoughts on this?
It's probably good, but it's probably hard to get them on the field without offering.
Yeah, I mean with the I mean this they don't have this in Edison format. They don't have the AAA, because technically you can just summon this guy at will, get a second Battery Man, and then be able to special summon the Field Cell, and then make it a Utopia play. I'm assuming that's going to be the play. And then if you can keep your Field Cell alive with Utopia, because Utopia can just negate an attack, you could just use your Field Cell to sort of like a pseudo control, I would say, to be able to bounce back cards that your opponent has on their field, and then be able to push. My guess.
That's what we almost see, A into A, but there's probably another third Field Cell in the hand.
Another what? Field Cell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be that too.
Since that, like, one of the cards in hand is Turbo, and if you drew AA last turn, you could have summoned it to do this play then and ended on Utopia as well.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure top deck the AA or AAA.
Yeah, very cool deck for sure. Never seen this deck before in action, and this also allows the battery charger to be stronger as well. So you don't necessarily have to force out the Thunder King Ryle negation because with battery charger you can just sort of like walk over the Thunder King, um, and he would have to have some sort of chainable back row to deal with this. I imagine since he's on Cat's Sith, he has like Phoenix Windblock set or Regeki Brick if they play that.
Yeah, there's a big contention which one you play, but most people play 2 to 3 Wing Blasts and no Regeki Breaks.
Yeah.
But the Duck Murder, I think it is, a pretty acclaimed Tengu Plant player, somewhat known as Edison too, is always playing at least one Regeki Break.
Yeah. Regeki Break's great. I mean, I like the fact that you can destroy your own cards with it, whereas with Wing Blast you can only target your opponent's cards. But yeah, he does here. It looks like he tributes the AAA here, and he's gonna force the torrential, I guess. But this could be bad for Joe Latino because he has the ultimate offering. He could be saving, saving all the search cards. And
this
swarm.
Is terrible. So this is a game unless Gelatino has Veiler and or Gorse.
How many normal summons does he have to go for with this particular combo?
It depends on what the extra deck and what the main deck is.
To go for lethal, how much do you think he needs to normal summon here in order to decay his opponent? Because you said it was game, right? So I was wondering what the play is.
No, I've only played normal GNX, and that plays our GNX Magma, which is the 3 that searches the 2. But there's a Veiler.
Okay, so the Veiler does stop the OTK here, so that's why Tengu Planet format is great. Is that if you're gonna get lethal by some sort of combo play like this, Veiler says no. So yeah, so 1800 attack to the face, and so we're gonna draw for turn here to see what the following play would be. So Genix was not a very explored archetype in Tengu Planet format in the previous years when Tengu Planet was fresh, but now that we've innovated Tengu Planet format, we see the new card. We see through the lens of Upstart Goblin and Patrick Hoban theory. A lot of people are now trying out new archetypes, and Genix now is seeing a lot more play in competitive play, especially being able to have access to 3 ultimate offerings. I believe it's at 3, right? And then being able to play cards like Genix Alley Birdman that's searchable, and then being able to go into Triforce. I mean, this is something that we didn't see before in the past, but now with our re-exploration, we can see how great Tengu Planet format can be. Given the diversity. I mean, they're X1, so it must be decent. I know we see the deck list and we see agents and plants, and they are great decks. Don't get me wrong, but there's still a lot more exploration that can be done into this format. So it looks like they're asking for a judge here. Not sure why. They're asking if it has the Triforce.
Yeah, but it loses all those characteristics when.
Yeah, I believe there's like a chart somewhere that if the monster gets sent to the graveyard or removed, it loses its characteristics or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, not how it was summoned or how it left the field, but basically everything else.
Yeah.
So we see triple turbo here, which is pretty unusual. No, it's only double. He bounced it.
He bounced it with the Genix Alley Birdman?
Yeah, like in the 2 turns ago.
Yeah, these Thunder Kings are actually putting a menace because he drew all 3 of them, right? No, he just had 2. Yeah. One that was just sitting there for a while.
Yeah, he reborned it after.
Yeah, he reborned it. Okay.
So 2 of them.
Oh, looks like he's gonna bring back the Chaos Sorcerer here, and then BS45 loses the first game of the series. So I'm not sure what was Genix side deck in general. I know you played Genix before, so I'm asking.
When I do it, I take 1 to 2 cards against the opponent's deck. In this case, since this is Catsif, I would bring in Fake Trap or something similar to protect against the removal. And beyond that, you just make sure that you don't lose to Ryo, Decree, and MST.
You said that you side Fake Traps? Like
yes.
Draw Traps? Is that what you mean?
No, the card Fake Trap with the Goblin drawing the fake kanji.
Oh, what does he do? What does that card do? Fake Trap? I forget.
Yeah, if an effect would destroy trap cards that you control, you can reveal it and destroy it instead.
Okay, so you
So
want.
it's
Okay, so what is it? You're siding against Wing Blast or Regeki Break? What is that card for?
from
MST?
Catsif because there is nothing like Called by the Grave or Herald that you can play.
Uh huh.
To stop Catsif targeting Wing Blast, targeting Offering is to activate Fake Trap.
Oh, I see.
And they're gonna have at least 3 Catsif and like some number of Wing Blast and some number of MST in game 2. So you need to make sure that it actually resolves. But I think BS45's deck is less reliant on resolving Offering for the kill and more like has additional engines right in the Batteryman. We didn't see any microcell this time, but that's a good grind engine too.
Yeah, I mean that sounds great in theory, especially well, the thing I don't like about Fake Trap is that it's a trap card, and it's not quite like Call By, but since the format, I
Yeah,
mean the format's pretty fast, I would say too. On top of that,
no, it's much, much worse, but you really have no options of stopping Fabled Catsif at a 1-for-1 basis.
what do you thought? Maybe he should just keep the third ultimate offering, in, so in case the first one gets destroyed.
No, you keep all 3 of them, but then you can Fake Trap to protect it.
Oh, I see, I see. So that's actually kind of like a fourth copy.
Yeah, more or less. You can also do it if they Heavy Storm, and then they have it themselves. So,
Okay, not bad. So BS45 here is going to normal summon the tour guide and leave the Sangan out there, even though Thunder King Ryle has been seen quite often, like right now. He's going to have to use some sort of trap card to deal with this Thunder King Ryle. Otherwise, why do this play, right?
yeah. What I'm hoping for BS is that they have to tribute summon Caius or something.
It has to be a trap card. No, it's not a trap card. Wow. So do you think that he should have just summoned a Leviathan Dragon here so that, Thunder King Ryle is not a threat? Because that back row didn't do anything.
Yeah, like leaving Sangan on field without defense is such a dangerous play.
Yeah, well, not quite dangerous. It's not an egg one or anything, but it did force out the Thunder King Ryle here. But I would have definitely overlaid if I didn't have a defensive trap card.
Yeah. Like, I guess it isn't neg one, but you lose the plus you got from Tour Guide, and Sangan resolving is way better than drawing a random card, so might as well be. Like, the quality of your plays goes down so much if they can stop your Sangan.
Yeah, I mean, you have to find a way to deal with Thunder King. It looks like he's going to the battle
Yeah.
phase. Okay, so battle phase straight up. Maybe he has the battery charger to tribute the tour guide. Yeah, I think he has battery charger just to dodge the Veiler. Because if he had done it the last turn, the Veiler would have been able to stop this. But like you said before, this is a play that can dodge the Veiler, and it seems like it's paying off for him.
And I was asking for negate summon, which you cannot do, but you can negate the effect.
I think he can because the last thing that happens was the normal summon, right? You can just warning the charger.
No, the ultimate offering is ruled differently pre-2014 or something. It doesn't create an extra normal summon, but it summons the monster via its effect, which makes it impossible to negate the summon. You cannot judgment or warning a monster summon with offering or mausoleum.
Is that right?
Oh. Yeah, that's right. It's
okay.
It's a really weird card.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a SCK starter deck.
Yeah.
It looks like he has the torrential here, so it looks like he got a really good value here to destroy his board.
Yeah. Base is going to be down to 3 cards after this resolves.
Wait, did he activate a Batteryman AAA? Does that work when he special summon? Oh, it doesn't work when it's triples. No, it sucks. It's just a level 4 monster he brings out. Wow, looks like BS45 really behind now with that play.
But all it takes is one Gen X monster in hand, and he can keep going.
That's true. That's true.
There's also the AA plus Power Planner plus Birdman interaction. You summon it, get back 1, bounce 1, make the 7, summon back, and then summon the other 1 to get it back again. That's 5,000 damage and follow up.
That's good enough, right? Oh, this is main phase 2 though. Oh no, this is his main phase 2.
You see, this is why you don't summon.
Oh no, he lost his ultimate offering. And he's reborn. This guy's drawing nuts. And then the reborn to the Thunder King Ryle. It's over. Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Go Cyber Dragon.
Cyber Dragon is a really good out here, but that's about what you have, right?
Yeah, He stopped decking. Maybe it's a defensive spell card or trap card. Sorry.
The Dimensional Prison is good here, but it's bad if they have Tour Guide.
Torrential, maybe. Okay, I'll activate Ultimate Offering. Let's see what he does now. Normal summon Birdman. Tribute for a battery charger?
And if they have Vader now,
No,
it's
it's Field Cell.
Cell.
Not good enough.
That's better.
Well, maybe he just draws into a bunch of Thunder King Riles and, claps back. No Chaos Monster, so no Dark so far. Could summon the Tour Guide. I don't think he has it, though.
Just straight pass.
Gores? Gores in hand, most likely. Oh, he summons the Turbo. Veiler.
Let's see if he...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Veiler.
There's no thought about this. You always Veiler here. Oh, he
But it doesn't
bounces.
matter.
He bounces. Normal summons again.
So, depending on what package BS45 is running, you can kill through Gores with this deck. But it requires at least 3 Birdmans.
Yeah.
So it probably can't. Like you make
Well, he
armor
plays
on
2
a
so far. We see
Triforce.
1 in the graveyard.
Yeah, but there's not enough damage then, because you need to make Triforce with Armory Arm. So you can burn for 5,000 if they drop Gores, and then you need to make a 3,000 body as well to attack first with.
Yeah. You think he's just gonna play the Trishula just to snap the Gores out of hand?
You can't really make Trishula either if you don't use both Power Planners or play the level 2 Gen X Crusher.
Power Planter is 1. This is a 4, so it's 5. So he just needs like 4 more. I guess
Yeah,
he does play
if
all
you-
these cards. Nope. No Trishula here. So it looks like he's just gonna go for damage for 1900. No, it was a wind monster, huh? It is a wind monster. Shouldn't that be 1900?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1900, I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, go tell him. Go tell him, Psychon. Oh, he did have the Gores. Oh no. Well, maybe main phase 2
Is
he
it-
can do something.
This is probably fine regardless. You can fuel cell to out it, and then you can make... what is it called? You can also make an armor arm and just equip it if you summon the Power Planner in hand. You can make Scrap Dragon as well and blow the offering, tribute fuel cell to bounce token. But it's pretty dangerous to do that.
Yeah, because
As
of mind
if they
control.
have a... No, but they put a Dark Engrave, and Gelatina has been playing kind of slowly. So it's not that unlikely the last card in hand is a Chaos Monster.
That's a good read. I like that. Yeah, I mean, he did pass doing nothing, so it makes sense. That would be a Chaos Monster. So you think he should field cell back the Gores somehow? I don't know how he's gonna do that.
Like, I'm happy that I'm not the one that has to deal with his board state, I'll say that.
Tribute
But-
1, accept this card. So he can't tribute himself. I thought he could tribute himself. So he has to tribute another battery man.
Yeah. Doesn't it say once per turn you can tribute one battery except this card? Okay.
Yeah, so he won't be able to bounce back the Gores unless he has another battery man. And we know that he has a Gen X monster, right? Did he search one? No, it was a
his
Birdman.
power plan.
Okay.
Power planner as last card, I'm pretty sure.
Is there some sort of Gen X monster that can deal with this board really well? Like,
No. The only Gen X monster that impacts the board directly is the level 9 that requires Dark non-tuner. RGNX look.
Oh, they don't use that,
saw
huh?
some play in. You can use it, but it's pretty hard to summon without Tour Guide.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe he has. Let me think. I'm trying to think of a monster that he could use. No, Scrap Dragon, like you said. So he has to kind of play into the Chaos Monster. Nope, he just changed his mind. We have 26 minutes for this round. Wait, he can't even make it, right? Does the Birdman gain
Yeah.
levels? No, he was just gonna fuse away the
Yeah.
Fairy Dragon. Okay, that's fortunate. Oh, if he had Power Planner, he would have made it, right? So I guess he's
Yeah,
trying
he
to play
could.
around the Chaos Monster.
Yeah, like I don't think you. I think you should go for Armor Arm here, regardless. But he might be reading that he held a Wing Blast instead. That's also something you would keep in your hand if you had Gores, right?
Yeah,
what
you're
do you
saying
do to-
you're saying that you might be wrong. That it's not a Chaos Monster and that's a Wing Blast in hand.
Like I can't see his hand. I'm not Pegasus. I'm just.
No, you're speculating.
What-
You're speculating.
Yeah. What would it make sense to keep in hand given the situation, basically?
and it does seem like it might be a Chaos Sorcerer still. I mean, it's not made phase 2 yet, so it still could be a trap card. Thunder King Rhino. Well, that was drawn, right? Okay, well, I don't know why he would summon Thunder King Rhino, because his Fairy Dragon just run this over if he has a power play.
But if it doesn't, he just goes Power Planner, Birdman, Armor on game. So he had to summon it.
He sides Thunder King Ryle just so that he can crash into Thunder King Ryle. Because why would you side this card, right? It is a Thunder type.
That is the next level.
Okay, it looks like he's gonna have to normal summon something, because this Gorge is gonna go in for face here, and it's gonna be lethal.
Yeah, I mean, you have enough to summon it in attack and then set wherever it searches.
Right, right.
It depends on which order you attack, right?
Drag.
Yeah.
No.
No, the last card is Planner, unless I'm really missing something.
Oh, he just sets it. Maybe he ran out of targets. That's why he didn't want to summon it.
It should have had the third word, man.
Yeah. Misclicking.
So you hope it's Envoy here? Oh.
Utopia. So he can run over the token here. Yeah, it's good for him because he can just stall until he draws his out.
Yep. Like, I mean, pressures the field and gives...
Yep, he's stalling.
Like good defense.
Get in there. The sad part is that Gorz has 2500 defense in the rare event that he wants to put in defense mode. Swap Frog. What the?
This is also great here. So this is the Gelatino special. He plays a small frog package for more mid-game power, and he calls a side genes and shit like that. So...
I love the creativity. So he's gonna bounce back the Swamp Frog, and then now he has to find a way to deal with the gore still. What do you think is gonna? What do you think his outs are? Maybe a Chaos Monster? It has to be a Chaos Monster, right?
The big battery man Gaia out to 2, right? Charger, you
charger Industrial Strength.
Fuel Cell, and then you tribute the Charger against strike of game.
Industrial Strength is what you're talking about? The 2600 monster? It needs to destroy Spell and Trap on the field, though. Otherwise...
No, I meant, like, he would tribute Utopia for Charger, summon the Fuel Cell from the deck, and then use Fuel Cell to tribute Charger to destroy Gorz.
Oh, yeah, that's an out. That's for sure an out.
But he missed it, and now he needs to have something in hand to not lose now, because he can just do the Utopia attack trick and then win.
Yeah, right. He top decked. Well, he technically doesn't have to top deck anything crazy, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what is he doing? Armory Arm? Oh, right. I forgot this card exists. Yep, that's game.
Yeah, and that's extremely game. Like, the only thing you can have here is Hedge Wall, right? No, you still lose the damage.
No, because he has one card in hand. They both have one card in hand.
Yeah, but it costs to discard, so
you
would get effect through.
Hedge guard.
It doesn't matter.
Or Honest.
You still...
Or Honest, right? Honest is more likely.
Honest would have won in the game, but then he would just have won last time.
That's true, yeah. Because he would have attacked Gorz, yeah. That's right. Okay, that was quite a game there. I mean, we didn't expect Battery Man to have some sort of power in any of these games. A lot of times I thought the game was over, and then it wasn't over because he just kept drawing into good cards. So yeah,
definitely.
A lot of good topics for sure. All right, what's the next one?
Do you want to take a look at
the replay?
The high rated or low rated?
Let's go undefeateds. Let's go with the undefeateds guys because we don't.
Let's Dark Signer here.
Yeah, Dark Signer's playing agents, right? Was it Agent Mirror match?
Yes.
What do you think about the Agent Mirror match? Do you think it's a skillful mirror?
Yeah, like it's extremely. Sometimes you just get like they draw better than you can't do anything, but that's like the game. Like it is a bit like hard to appreciate maybe, but in Tengu War League I won every Agent Mirror match I played, and most of them were against people who were not as good as playing the mirror as me.
Okay, yeah. What are your tips and tricks you can share with the audience to do well in the mirror match?
You keep Herald for their Herald, or if you absolutely have to, you never Herald Venus or Maxi. Is the first tip.
Okay, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, like so many times people would do that just to get something going, and it's definitely not correct. Trag is like the best card in the mirror too, because you can drop it early, and you typically want to have a big hand. And then in game 2, just try to not lose, because leeching is going to be the difference maker most of the times.
All right, they do side that, huh?
Yeah. I don't think leeching is that good, especially not in decks that aren't agent, but in the mirror, where you can summon 3 bodies basically for free, it's definitely the card to look out for.
Yeah, I forgot. Venus can just bring out a bunch of shine balls in attack mode and then just go, all right, leeching the light on Hyperion or Christia. Actually, not Christia. Hyperion, and then swing for game.
Yeah, I mean, even if you do it on their Venus, you still get 3 2100 attacker, 1 3/6,
Yeah.
3/2.
Has that been lethal
But,
for you in the past?
And I only side 1 to 2 leeching at most, and I focus on not getting sacked by their Christia and not losing to their leeching. So I was playing Econ to contribute what they target and threatening roar and such.
Oh, threatening roar, yeah. I mean, I don't really
but
see threatening roar used very much in agents.
Yeah, this is for everyone listening. Don't side threatening roar in agents. It's not worth it. Just side deep prison instead, so you don't lose to Christia.
Oh man, that's funny.
But here we see the leeching resolve for Jim Bob, and it's 1/1. So Darkshiner would need. Like, what can he let attack resolve? Does he have Econ to turn to death? But you definitely use Econ before then. Or maybe Gores?
Yeah, for sure. Would you side out Gores against the mirror match just because Christia, or would you still keep that in? Same with Trag.
Yeah, definitely keep Trag and probably keep Gores too. It depends on how many targeted spots you have if you need to drop Gores, but Gores is good in the mirror. Like, if you pass this on Earth and beat, now suddenly you're in definitely a driver's seat. Jim Bob has 2 fairies engraved and 4 on field. So he can and plus he's going to have a dark engrave, so it's pretty hard for Darksanger to keep him off Hyperion here. But it's definitely doable to keep him off Christia and or Blackluster Soldier, depending on what he has.
You know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been talking to chat. Give me 1 second. I need to talk to chat real quick.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like here Sackface is in the house. What's up, Sackface? I don't know if you're still watching. It says here the other person sounds like they're underwater in outer space. That's funny.
I am.
Yeah, he's outer space right now. He's trying to explore the outer realm. Playtest for the win. Let's go. What's up, Dominic? How you doing? Simply Zerg is here too. I didn't think he was here. Is Simply Zerg what's that guy's name? Guari? Is that Guari?
No, they are different people.
Oh, okay, sorry. I can never. I don't know like the Europeans very well. I sometimes I like to watch Guari for some reason. His voice is like so interesting to me. His really thick accent using in English, and then he's talking about like the problems of Edison format and the problems of Tengu Planet format or whatever it is. It's just so. I don't even know what ethnicity is. Do you know what his ethnicity is? He's definitely not German, right?
What did you say?
Guari?
No, I don't know from where he is. I've only seen him type text, and his English is perfectly good in text, so I didn't know he was foreign. I thought he was American.
No, he's definitely not American. I don't think he's American at all.
No, I've never heard him talk, so not sure.
Oh, I see. So I lost track of the game so far, but it does look like he has an Earth on field contesting a Gachi Gachi. And it's going to be the turn of Darksigner. Yeah, it's Darksigner's turn.
Yeah, Darksigner played Dark Hole, Normal Summon Earth, Search Venus.
So Gachi Gachi has to force out the Hyperion here in order to deal with it. And then he's going to attack over it. So what are his outs the following turn? He does have a Darkened Graveyard. He could summon the BLS.
Yeah. Yep. BLS or Hyperion is just game over.
Yeah. And he is looking to or Mosh Reborn, maybe. So it could be a Mosh Reborn here. It was good that he used Hyperion effects to banish the Hyperion, because then he can't use Mosh Reborn to steal it. So it looks like it's definitely, it has to be a Mosh Reborn that he top decked. Otherwise, he wouldn't take so long on this play.
Like, why are you viewing your opponent's graveyard with 3 spells in it, or 2 spells, 1 trap?
Yeah. So it couldn't? You don't think it's Monster Reborn? He might set it. He might set it to bluff a trap card, to like not have him attack. That could be it.
Yeah, is that something you do in the Agent Mirror?
Thunder King Ryle wasn't Monster Reborn. I was wrong. Okay,
You know,
it's pretty much over, right?
I'm wondering that, like, he did destroy the Gachi with Hyperion, and that's good for Monster Reborn. But it's not good for much else, because the Gachi body doesn't do anything for you.
Unless he's trying to make the game end faster. I don't know.
Yeah, but like it's not faster to attack over Gachi this turn compared to doing it this turn. Meanwhile, if the opponent had set that card, you could have destroyed that instead.
Right, but I mean, Thunder King Ryle is not really much of a threat at this point. But you're saying that if he had kept the ammo in the graveyard to deal with a threat, it would have been good, like a trap card.
Yeah, like say your opponent has the Gachi in that with no stats on it. There's nothing that kills you here except leeching, right? And leeching still doesn't kill you because it's only 500. Yeah, and if they had instead a top decked, like Mirror Force and said it, now you can't destroy it.
Right.
Yeah, but like Dark Trainer is also very experienced in the Agent Mirror, so he might have like better reasoning than I do. And I have played Autonomous Action Unit for the Mirror earlier, so maybe he's ahead.
Yeah, Autonomous Action Unit. I forgot about that card. You've said that you've cited that card before just to steal someone's Christia or something like something similar.
Everything are good hits. Like they summon Venus, make Gacha, right?
Oh my
you make
god!
Leviathan attack over their Venus, take it, and then you make your own Gacha.
I forgot that you could just steal a bunch of cards and people. It's like the brain control of the Agent Mirror.
Yeah.
Like I'll just take your stuff in your graveyard. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and like they do herald their own cards as well, so like you can take Christia. Is it leeching last card for game here?
I don't think so. I think he's just gonna run over the monster. I think he's just trying to put the time. But this is kind of dangerous, right? Because you're putting the Mystic Shamble in attack mode. It could be an honest. It actually could be an honest in hand that he's doing. That he. Oh no, it's just a trap card. So Mirror Force or warning? It can't be warning, right?
No. It has 2 low life, plus like no one plays with agents.
Ooh, Hyperion off the top.
It might be the Dark Trainer special of enemy controller face down.
Yeah, if it's enemy controller, he can survive. But if it's not enemy controller and it's not anything that can stop this.
You're like, there's no way you summon Shinebull in attack unless you have the win, right? Or have something to respond.
Let's find out. He's probably thinking of whether he wants an enemy controller steal, I want to say, and then take the Hyperion for a turn, but then you really don't have an out afterwards.
Yeah. Like what?
Oh, he's attacking the Venus.
Animal.
Oh, he puts in defense mode. Okay, so in this spot, he would have to tribute, but he can put in defense mode, but then he has like a lot of ammo.
Like Tour Guide Sangan.
Yeah.
Leeching, Earth, Jupiter, second Hyperion or Christia because he can tribute it. Gores as well. Like all of those are live cards.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about that because there's ways to out Hyperion here. Many ways.
I think like any monster except Maxi and Shineball here out it.
Even Herald of Orange Light, right? Is that what you said?
Except Maxi and Shineball because Gacha isn't enough.
Yeah, Orange Light can synchro summon into a level 7 or level 5.
You make armor arm here for sure.
Yeah, for
or you could
27
make
damage.
Catastrophe you can make as well, but I think.
But then you leave the Shineball up. You don't want to leave the Shineball up.
You can def it, so it doesn't really matter. But
you can what? To the.
You could def the Shineball then, so you don't lose if you strike.
Oh yeah, defensive. Yeah, put in defense mode. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Like the only bricks should be like MST and stuff, and then he would just concede that. And Trag won't do anything either.
Well, maybe not. Maybe even if he draws the MST, he could just put this to defense mode. Everything in defense mode, and then Hyperion pops one and then attacks over the other, unless he doesn't draw a monster. So it can be. I mean, it could still be an MST in hand, but I'm not sure what the. Oh, it looks like he. Oh, he's going for the Hyperion.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna attack directly with Ball? No, he's not. No, that's just too scary, right? Yeah, that's way too scary. Yeah. What a good top deck for Dark Sign or like another Hyperion. Like that's just so good.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I'm sure I agree with the special Hyperion don't banish line.
Right.
Like,
So
you don't, this doesn't take a turn off the clock, which it would have done if you killed. And if you're not gonna do anything with Shine, but you should just tribute instead, I think, to have triple ammo.
yeah. I can see that.
Like, I don't really think it beats anything to leave the Shine in death. Like, because any monster can kill both of them, right?
He's still using the effect of a Hyperion here just to kill the. Oh, because he has more ammo.
Yeah.
And that is lethal. Nice.
Yep. And Darksigner does it.
So you say you played this guy in the past for the mirror match?
I played Darksigner, I think, but like Darksigner can't draw a playable hand versus me, so our matches don't like matter.
Oh, you watched the replays. I see.
Yeah. No, I have the replays, but our matches aren't good, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been drawing well. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to find another matchup for us to watch?
Yeah, let's see who's still playing. It looks to be
Roger
only
Smith.
Louis. Yeah, exactly. Roger Smith versus Cotton Candy Brandy.
All right, Roger Smith. I know that historically he's played agents because I commentated over his match before in the past. This is a plant, right? Because they play scapegoats usually. I should check the graveyard.
No, yeah, this graveyard is a Tengu plant graveyard.
Yeah, a Tengu plant graveyard.
And unlike me, Roger Smith really likes Leeching the Light. He's been known to play 3 copies before.
Yeah, it's a lethal card. Why wouldn't you want to play it? Ends games.
It's only good if you're winning, is what I say, but...
Yeah, I mean, he's been winning with agents. I don't know about what plants.
He's also been playing Psychic, and he was the first to win with Synchron in like a year, I think. You know, like Doppel Warrior.
Yeah, I love that deck. That's a cool deck. It pops off.
When
It's
you
just
go off,
maxi. It's
you
a
go
maxi
off.
format. It's a maxi format. It's a Thunder King Rival format. So I don't think it's that. Yeah.
You can have worse outs than Raiko and Junk Synchron, I say.
Yeah, I guess it forces the Thunder King Rival in some situations. Okay, so whose turn is it? I think it's Roger Smith's turn because the icons are red. Is that a good
Exactly.
indicator? Yeah. Okay, so it's I know I play Dueling Bug all the time. I still don't know whose turn it is. But yeah, so if it's a red, it's usually the player who's red that's taking the turn. A lot of plays he can do here. What do you think he's gonna do with the 3 cards in hand and the 2 scapegoats? You think he's gonna summon a Lone Fire?
Appreciate what he has, but considering he only has 1 Ryu Engrave, and like how many cards is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is turn 4, I think. And he must have like most of the monsters he can have drawn at this point won't do anything. Like second Ryu doesn't do it. Debris only makes the 6 that don't do anything here, like Orient Dragon. Tengu doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean Hyperion is something that's not a synchro monster, so Orient Dragon's not gonna do much. But he's thinking pretty hard, so you think that he's just trying to find an out to it? He just can't figure it out?
Roger Smith is known to take his time thinking, so it might be that he has... Like, for instance, if you do have Tengu, do you summon it or do you set it? And to him, it's very important to make these like minor adjustments correctly. That's been a big one on this.
Isn't it always Reborn Tengu attack into Venus and then pass? If he does have it?
Yeah, I'd say so, but perhaps to some people, they want to weigh the options more than that.
Maybe he draws like 2 Reborn Tengu in hand. He doesn't know if it's worth summoning the Tengu.
It could be. It could also be like that he has a MST. Do I MST now? Do I wait for them to do something? Oh, that's not a decree, that's a call.
Oh, do you think the call to Han is on the Hyperion then?
Probably.
Oh, he just passed. So he took a couple minutes just to pass.
Yeah. Like if you look at the graveyard, we see both Warning and Blackhorn. So presumably he stopped that. And then he banished to some Hyperion, and then it got outed. And then he called it back.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. Oh, it was Econ after all. He had it, so he could have used it to steal the Hyperion, but he didn't have a way to deal with the tribute it off, I guess. So he's gonna use a defensive enemy controller as opposed to an offensive one.
That's typically not what you want to do, as Econ is such a good offensive card, removing their body and giving you one for the turn.
Yeah, but he couldn't find a way to do like give up the. I mean, tribute summon the Hyperion as it is in Edison, but in this case, we can assume that he doesn't have Caius in hand from the last turn. Otherwise, he would have just done it, right? Oh, yeah. So it does look like he draws into the dust shoot, and he does exactly have 4 cards, and he did pass priority on the draw phase.
So now Roger Smith is going to need to have
a miracle.
The 3 worst cards in his hand need to beat this.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't have Chaos or Avarice live. Yeah, like the best you could have is Dark Hole here, but you still get hit with Levier into Venus into Gachi.
Right, but he knows his hand now. And the last turn he didn't do anything, and then even if he did draw something for turn, like he just took away his out if he did have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I guess it's Reborn then?
And this is like death throws. This isn't a winning line.
Attacking over the Sangan. Okay. So the following turn, he's going to have to summon like a Herald of Orange Light. No, he doesn't have to do anything, right? He could just use the Hyperion and pop the back row. Nope, no fairy target here to deal with the back row.
Yeah. But he also knows what the back row is, so he can, if it's Mirror Force, he can turn Hyperion to death, attack in Venus and then destroy it, but it seems he knows that it's not one of those.
Old Format Guru says, your boy is tripping, Leeching the Light is the best card in the side deck. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of side decks, and I always see Leeching the Light. It's like one of the most side decked cards in the format.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. In practice, if you look at see how many times people lose the game with them in their hands. That's not a good card to side. And secondly, most cases where it does resolve, it's like normal summon Bulb, leeching attack over Christia. So you played a smashing ground that cost your battle phase. Also not good.
It's a smashing ground, but it's also like a burn card, right? To some degree.
Yeah, no, but like when you do go scapegoat into leeching, you win.
Or tour guide in the Sangan.
That's typically what happens. Yeah, this is weird. Don't you go Levier here to make Gachi? Like, maybe I'm too attached to Gachi, but like it's such a good defensive wall. You basically can't lose.
You're talking about when he did the Leviathan Dragon, as opposed to.
Yeah, exactly. You could have made Levier summon back Shine Ball, pay with Venus for the last Shine Ball.
Maybe he sides it out.
Sided out one Shine Ball.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a break, right? It's kind of a break.
Yeah, that's true. I have heard some people play only one Gachi too.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that either. Like, Trag, pretty good for it. You can normal summon Maxi and Herald in a pinch. If Earth survives, but you don't want to do armor arm. He might also just want more damage on this very turn.
Yeah, I mean, Leviathan Dragon is just a fine choice. I don't know if... I mean, Gachi's great, but, I mean, Roger Smith is at 600 life points, so he's on the defense. I feel like Leviathan Dragon's better. Oh, look, he summons a Orange Light. Catastor, most likely, or Hyper Librarian. Yep.
Librarian is good because it can't be outed by Catastor. Like, I'm not sure how much it matters in this situation. Plus, if like
I am so curious. Why did he summon into a torrential potentially? I mean, he could have torrential.
No, he knows what the back row is. Like, he would have just destroyed it before, right? Like, oh, he couldn't, but he could have overlaid for the Capital Torrid and overlaid with Venus to detach if that was important.
Oh, Dust Shoot. I mean, he did see the hand from Dust Shoot, so it could just be a progression.
My guess is that this would be something like Black Horn or Warning. But is this thinking Warning, I guess? Black Horn, I mean. Pretty common side of card, yeah.
There you go. It is Black Horn after all. If he had known... Oh, I see, because he didn't have ammo, I see. That's game.
Yeah, but...
Unless it's like Dandelion. Dandelion?
It needs to be Dandy, right?
It is Dandy, yeah.
It's Dandy. If you had Levier, you would have won here. You summoned back Shine Ball.
So Danny's going to block out the attacks here. So it looks like Roger Smith gets to see another turn. Lucky for him, huh? So he could see the Debris Dragon into Black Rose, right? and that would be very devastating for Mr. Agent here.
So your odds are Dark Hole, and like it's basically Dark Hole plus
Yeah, you get Dark Hole.
Debris, right?
Dark Hole, Debris. Those are 2 cards. Sangan's pretty slow here because he could just pop it.
Yeah, but he doesn't have it.
Unfortunate for Roger Smith, he didn't take it into this to this consideration. I mean, he didn't win this particular matchup, and it is historically. What do you think this matchup percentages? Do you think that Plant is favored into Agents? That's a question that I've been trying to rattle with here.
It depends on how you construct the main deck. Like the triple maxi take is becoming more popular for both decks, and if the Plant deck plays fewer hand traps, I think Agents is favored game 1, and then game 2 typically Tengu Plant is favored, I would say.
Right, because they have more. There's really a lot of good hate against Agents. Is that what you're saying?
It's more like that you can't really side against Tengu Plant except Maxi and DD Crow, and those cards are not like Maxi is good in the mirror, but Crow isn't really. And you typically want to stop back row decks more as Agents because you're way softer to skill drain because you main fewer answers to them compared to Tengu Plant that has Judgment and those kind of cards. So
yeah, I could totally see that.
You have less spots that are less high impact compared to what Agent can do versus you.
Historically speaking, I've seen Gozen match being sided against Plants, and then Agents can use that pretty well. I mean, I guess they can't make Gachi, but they can definitely bring out all their light monsters. I don't know. That is a card that people can use.
Yeah, no, I think Gozen is good, but they should be bringing in MSTs anyway because they bring in either Vanity's Call or the Decree or some kind of continuous card.
I see. Yeah, that's also another card that can side as well. Because you'd rather have Decree over the Gozen match, is what you're saying, against Plants?
No, definitely not to me. But what I'm saying is that you should bring in Typhoons versus Agents in game 2 and 3.
Oh, because
they're
of
going to
Decree.
have something to hit.
Oh, so that's why you don't think it's
definitely better than Decree versus them.
Oh, I see. So I see. So you think Gozen match is not a good sideboard because they'll just side MST. Because they'll side MST anyway to deal with it.
Yeah, no, I think Gozen is good, and I think that you have to side Gozen so they side MST to respect them, because if they don't, then you end up losing out on it.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to say that I don't think Decree is good versus Tengu Plant, but Gozen is.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Regardless, you should bring in MST because you're going to have that one of those or Vanity's Emptiness.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Do you think people side Vanity's Emptiness? I feel like that's not a card that people side deck in Tengu Plant format.
It has shown up from time to time. Zerg won a local playing it. And I know Janky went 5-0 in the second qualifier, and he played Vanity's Emptiness inside.
Yeah, I mean, Vanity's Emptiness is cool. I mean, it's like a floodgate card, but it's so destroyed by so many cards in Tengu Plant format, like Dark Hole being one of them, being the main deck.
The big reason why it's not oppressive yet, I think, is that so many of the good summons are inherent, like Chaos Sorcerer and Hyperion, so you have to flip it preemptively, which leaves it vulnerable to getting 2 for 1.
Yeah, and there's 3 MST as well on top of that.
Yeah. So next round has started, and I'm gonna need a few minutes.
Me too, but I have to hold down the fort here. I can't just leave it on silent.
Okay.
So go ahead, do your thing, and then and then you can take over. Because I haven't eaten breakfast at all.
Yeah, I'll be back soon.
Okay, guys. So it's just me on the comms here. I don't know who is going to be next, but the next round has started, so we'll find out soon enough. I think these guys were Cotton Candy won the last round, I believe. No, they lost against no, I think Cotton Candy was against somebody. I remember him losing to him. So this might be the undefeated match. I could be wrong. So Sangan is going to crash into the earth to get a search. This could be... What was Gelatino playing? I forgot. He was playing... Oh, he's playing Chaos Piper. I don't think this is an undefeated matchup because Chaos Piper lost. Does shoot. Yeah. Let's find another one. Old format guru says I'll side scapegoat with that, and I don't give a yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go find another matchup to watch. Chet Manley. So we watch this one. Okay, so it looks like it's another agent matchup versus. Oh, it looks like it's the pudding fairies. Be right back. I'm gonna toast some food. I haven't not eaten breakfast at all. Just entertain yourself, guys. Bye. So. All right, pop one in the microwave. So once the microwave starts, then I can just eating processed food. Okay, so it looks like this is a matchup between agents as well as the pudding fairy deck that plays Lightsworns. So you can see that there's soul recharge being activated just to start milling. It looks like he does have a lot of chaos monsters. Only one chaos monster, I'm sorry, in the graveyard. So it's very likely that Chet Manley will have a chaos monster to deal with this Trishula here. Yeah, it looks like way more fairies in the graveyard. So if in the event that Jimbo does have the Christia, he won't be able to special summon it. He's gonna have to rely on Master Hyperion to be able to modulate the graveyard. But it looks like Chet Manley still admits defeat, despite the fact couldn't deal with the Trishula, so it is kind of difficult. All right, so I'm not sure what they're going to sideboard in the games 2 and 3. Chet Manley is on Chaos kind of package. And typically, if you're going to be playing a special summon heavy deck, Psycon's back?
I'm back.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. I have the microphone on the floor here. Let's see if I can... Cool, I made a makeshift microphone / telephone com. So yeah, feel free to commentate for a little bit. I'm gonna be eating breakfast. Okay.
So this is the match between Jim Bob and Chet Manley. Chet was featured recently, but Jim Bob wasn't. Let's see how this pans out. Jim Bob's on Agents, and Chet Manley's also. He's on the Pudding deck. And I think his setting one, turn one is pretty common, unless you're doing a tour guide or Dimensional Alchemist play, but Alchemist gambling really isn't where you want to be on turn one, especially when you have so many guaranteed outbacks later in the game. Meanwhile, turn one Venus is definitely where you want to be. Every game you want to start with that. And Maxi is one of the few cards that does trade well into Venus. Putting it in attack mode is pretty aggressive, since this is probably a recruiter. But this case it wasn't. You're gonna take some damage. Do you even attack here? You get so punished if they have Gores, and Trag isn't good either. And the deck plays all three. Never punished, I guess. So Slapgod, the deck name isn't Pudding, but Pudding is a Edison player who created Pudding Fairies, I think it's called. Which is like minor Lightsworn, a lot of chaos, some number of recruiters, including those that trade well with or work well with alchemists, such as Nova Summoner. And this isn't the same list as Pudding ran, pretty sure, but it is similar. If you were a gold player, you'd call it Recruiter Fairy, I guess. The Chaos Recruiter, I mean. Was that a missed Jane Mill? I was too busy talking to Slap, so Raiko's a top card. Yeah, he missed milling with Jane. They didn't get Veiler right now. Doesn't even work. Let me try to correct that. Yeah, you should check it out. Like, it's not the kind of deck I would run, but it's cool and it's definitely viable. So it's something that should be a known quantity going forward in the meta, I think. Like, if you open a charged Solar, you can go off so hard, and then all your Alex are live, and you have a lot of draw power, really good top end. It's basically like it's more aggressive than Agents, but doesn't have like the same card quality. So there's a trade-off there. And that was a pretty anticlimactic game too. And since I do not control the stream, it's going to be hard for me to showcase another game. But I guess you can all go into Dueling Book and watch along as I try to commentate. And I'm not sure if he was featured before, but I want to see what Dragon, Megarock, and Little Mist are cooking. Also, the 5 Amendment. I have a ruling question. I'm also judged.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so I'm gonna be eating while I'm. The cool thing about doing a no face stream is I can eat and no one can watch me eat. Oh yeah, so I was doing the replay. I was showing the replay of the matchup. That's okay. We'll just go back to. Did you find a match that you can stream?
Yeah, I don't think you have showcased Dragon, Megarock, and or Little Mist, right?
Dragon, Megarock. Let's see. Can't find him.
Dragon hyphen Megarock.
Yeah, I found it. Okay, so yeah, Minecraft. Nice.
Both of these have different names in Discord, but I think it's the 5 Amendment and like Slacker or something. Regardless, Little Mist here is, since they're playing Catsif or something similar, maybe just on Ryo deck, and Dragon Megarock is playing Dragoonity.
Ooh, I love Dragoonities.
It's a pretty cool deck. I went 3 top cuts in a row, including 1 win when I started playing the deck. But people wisened up to how good MST is versus the deck.
Yeah.
Pretty big problem.
So he can only use the affected dump here. I'm not sure why he's searching under... oh, he's just dumping.
Yeah, this is the Tengu version where a lot of the power in the deck is based upon just recycling red MDs with Wyvern, since Dragon Ravine is a foolish burial every turn.
Yeah, I love Foolish Barrel every turn. It's still strong in this. That's what Dragons needs in Edison format.
But he gets heavy. This is
Double.
looking pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean he can't special summon inherently.
You know, I guess if the last 2 cards are Ravine and something you want to discard, you could do...
Oh no! Double terraforming.
It's almost, but not enough.
He didn't want to even set it for a bluff. Okay, yeah, leave it off.
I don't think you can at that point. But that makes it 1-1, so...
Yeah, that means he won the first game. That's nice.
So, the Little Mist is not on Catsif. Little Mist is on Heroes.
Ooh, okay.
That's good. We get to see some different deck than just Agents and Brews.
We've been streaming all the funny decks, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I mean, they're Brews.
But that Pudding Fairy really got me thinking, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were explaining it to Slap God, I think, when I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It plays the worst good card in the history of the game, Soul of Purity and Light. It doesn't always do it, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you kind of have to, because it's an additional body that is a fairy that you can play. And unfortunately, the amount of cards that fit those criteria are pretty few.
I like Soul Pal. Soul Pal's cool. It runs over the Thunder King rail.
Yeah. The first, the local tournaments here qualify you for end of season tournament, and in the first one of those, I placed second, playing Agent with 1 Soul of Purity and Light. I was thinking you could do some cool Christian things, and it's a 6 that you can synchro with.
Yeah.
But it was not good. Don't play it.
It does good, no. It's a Herald of Orange Light target, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the reasoning, because I noticed I wanted more fairies in the deck rather than Chaos Sorcerer.
Ooh, he drops a Maxi against this. Do you think he's going to synchro summon?
No, you shouldn't. You can do Dragoonity Gate Arg, but there's so little gain to doing that. You give them 1 more draw, and all you get to do is put a second red MD, second Wyvern in the graveyard, because you can only search level 4 or lower.
Oh, I see.
And Dux has 19 because there's 2 Dragoonity cards on the field.
Yeah, so it's
So I
not so
think
bad.
you're pretty decent here. This is the worst case scenario, obviously.
Oh no,
this is where you want
Thunderstorm.
to Starlight Road, but this matches up well against most things, because even if they Ryu, you can just summon the second guy and then you can crash at the worst case.
Yeah, but he said 4. 5. Oh no.
Yes, at 5 in Heroes. So that's obviously pretty scary, but the good thing here is that Hero play a lot of Hero Blast and Gemini Spark and Super Poly and stuff. So you shouldn't look at this as 5 cards that will stop me, but rather 3 at most, I would say.
Yeah, and then 1 Starlight Road or Solemn Judgment. But Solemn Judgment is a real card.
Yeah, it is, but Solemn Judgment is so much worse when you don't have any monsters, because they can just take shit shots at you if you don't do real damage. Yeah, I definitely don't agree with opening Ravine here. I would have tried to go for Stardust first, see what they respond, then Ravine, and then red MD in the end phase, depending on what they do. Because both those force like real traps, especially ones that negate summons.
True. But he probably want to make his solemn judgment or solemn warning like cost more life points. Because he did a direct attack with the I'm forgetting the name, ducks.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable. Like the worst case is that they would have a D prison, but like you're so fine trading that into a D prison.
Yeah.
And here you should definitely, if you have warning or bottomless, you should definitely play it here and not wait for the next guy.
Yeah, because it's Stardust, right?
Like you make their avarice. Yeah, but like even if Stardust was banned, you would still do it because you can make their avarice and their eventual red MD better. Because if you don't warning this, now red MD can summon this back, and it's just a 19 bar that will never go away.
Right. You play Avarice in your deck? In your Dragoon deck?
You kind of have to, because you always go like down in cards every turn, and you eventually run out of stuff. Plus, like it's so easy to like build your deck, build your grave. I mean.
Yeah, because Vadriana, what is it? So Ducks is one target, Vadrian's another one, and Stardust is another one, and assuming it dies.
That's true. Like you get 4 from one normal summon, even if you don't like discard a monster. And if you discard a monster, it's live immediately. And I also play Tour Guide in it because you can leave your back your Red Eyes Wyverns.
Dark Cyborg? I'm just joking.
Yeah. Yes, I have played the Dark Cyborg.
There we go. Yeah, Tour Guide, man. Like, it just opens up so many engine.
Yeah, it's both the best and the worst part about Tengu is how strong Tour Guide is.
Yeah.
Because like every deck plays either Skill Drain or Tour Guide.
Yeah. Skill Drain.
Yeah, so he did. I think Little Miss did Judgment first and Warning second because he was afraid of the red MD and the face that you cannot Judgment.
Oh, he really did have the Judgment?
Yeah, he Judgmented Stardust and then he Warning the second one.
You think he should have done it the other way around?
Like, I think this was correct because there was a high chance that Dragon Megarok would just go end phase and activate Wyvern effect since he ended the turn with Ducks on the field.
Oh, I see.
And in that case, you cannot Judgment it, and then you look like an idiot, and then they just use effect and kill you.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So this is pretty big. If he doesn't have an answer to the red MD, it's going to be really hard for him to answer. There's also Tour Guide in this deck.
He plays Tour Guide.
Yeah.
Do you like Quackimar Drago in your Dragoonity deck, or do you not play it at all?
You have to play it because you need more dragons as future vision targets. You don't have enough without it.
Oh, is that
and
right?
And it will randomly beat agents by itself.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
I just don't like you have to
probably
reveal a
no answer to this,
dragon. You have to reveal a dragon at the end phase.
Yeah, you can typically keep revealing the same phalanx like over and over because you can add with reveal. But it's not like that good, but it's good enough to play at least one.
No. To revive off of Red Med.
Yeah, more or less. Like even if you only use it as a temporary Gorse block, it's good enough.
That's right. Because you can just swing with everybody, and then Drago will just prevent it. That's true.
Yep. So if you're doing a big thing here, is that because you have Miracle Fusion and is thinking about making Gaia just for the pressure? If you do that, you have the 2-turn win. And if you have Spark, it's essentially guaranteed, right? Gaia's 2 and 2. Yeah, there's been Dragoon with the Catsiv decks before, and I guess someone could make Machine a hero with Tour Guide, but like I don't want to play that many normal summons if I can avoid it. But I know that some people really like those kind of slop decks that have like the super high roll and never run out of resources if you play correctly. So it's definitely a deck there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm back. I just finished my breakfast really fast. Okay, so yeah, so we have not agents, sorry. I just saw shiny. Looks like he was able to resolve the Miracle Fusion and bring out the shiny. Unlucky for Mega Rock, he is forced to use the Dark Hole on the shiny, and we know how much of a neg that is. Because that's basically a +2 if that happens, right?
Yeah,
oh, but if he's going for lethal,
for the win, yeah.
And let's see, he has about. Oh wow, so that's pretty good for Mega Rock here. What do you think about heroes in this particular format? I think heroes is and that I personally don't like heroes because it's so low ceiling. But what do you think about it?
I think the ceiling problem is like alleviated a lot because you can run Tour Guide and Envoy in the deck. Like Jaina is one of the better Tengu plant players, and she always does that. But like I don't know how to say it. Like beyond that, I don't like playing a deck that gets walled by Giant Soldier of Stone a lot of the time.
Or Debris Dragon.
Yeah, and another thing that people don't talk about with heroes is how the hero side deck cards are so strong versus a deck. Like you can side Super Poly, you can side Puppet Plant versus them, and those cards like ruin your day. There's nothing you can do to interact with them. So whenever hero becomes good, it becomes less good because people start respecting it again.
Yeah, it's always in like the tier 1 the tier 2 category or tier 1.5 category.
Yeah. If you believe in, let's watch Mercury Gene versus Shogun Lopez. But yeah, basically exactly that. I think Heroes is one of the lower tier 1 decks if you only have like 1, 2, 3, or like a 1.5, because the deck is really good on its own merits and it's super like fast and strong, but it definitely feels like worse than the other decks to me.
Yeah, I always feel the same way too. I feel like if you draw Gemini Spark without any alias, it feels bad, and the vice versa. If you draw, well, I guess alias on its own, it's not bad, but it's drawing the Gemini Spark with no other targets, even though duality is in the format to make the deck more consistent.
Yeah. It's also a bit of a problem for the deck that Catsif often runs Greykeeper Spy, and that a lot of decks run Venus or Ryo. So like Alius having all these Shuras and like other low attack monsters to prey on, like Arma Knights and Greffers, isn't really as true here.
Yeah, in Edison, it's you can get a pass for playing Hero Beat, but you're saying in Tengu there's way too much monsters over 1900 attack essentially.
Yeah.
Tour Guide being another one too, but they play Skill Drain for that reason.
Yeah, Skill Drain is really unpopular. I don't really know why. Like, I think that Tour Guide Heroes is the correct way to run the deck if you want to win, because it has such a much higher ceiling.
Right.
Like you can do 7,800 from no board if you have Miracle Levier, but I don't know.
You had to draw the BLS, right?
No, you don't have to. You just summon back what you banished with Tour Guide, with Levier.
No, I'm saying that in order to do 7,100 damage in your scenario, you either have to draw the BLS essentially.
No, you do Miracle to summon Shining, and then you do Tour Guide into Levier into summon something that you banish from Miracle.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You're like.
But Shining would be weaker.
It's only 6 and 6 though, because you drop the thing. You drop Shining's attack. This is very aggressive from Shogun to synchro away all these 3.
Yeah, he gave up all of it just to get Solemn Judgment, and then on top of that, he loses his searches for everybody.
Yeah. Like I guess he was like aware that this could be a spy and he had to do something to out it.
Yeah.
But
what is he playing, by the way? He's playing TG Stun? TG Stun.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's Stun or if it's the more aggressive versions that play no drains and stuff.
Looks like he set it out his third spy, huh? So he doesn't have the third one to come out. That's good enough.
I wouldn't do that versus TG. I think Spy is pretty good versus the deck. Like, they have to have a horn to do something, and Catsif typically runs Forbidden Lands, so you can out that too.
Yeah, I forgot Lance is so good against these decks.
You know, Lance is one of the best cards against TG because you can stop that. You can do it versus skill rings. They play prisons and bottomless, and you can fizzle TG1, EM1 with it.
Yeah. And then you make a black rose under skill drain, and then you activate effect, and then you go Lance and blow up the whole field.
Yep.
I don't know if they make that. Oh, do they? Yeah, they make it because Sork.
Yeah, like this deck makes sevens like no one's business. The deck plays like 4 sevens in the extra deck sometimes. Like, you play Wyvern, Arcanite, Black Rose, and sometimes AFD and or Scrap Archfiend.
Yeah. BS45 says Dragoonie can run Cassid because of the discard.
You can.
Yeah. Oh, this was an old post. I think I'm just taking a while.
Yeah.
I should have brought Infernities. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah. BS45 is already called, I think.
Oh,
so he doesn't need to. But I guess it feels good to like top 2 times.
Yeah, I feel the same way. If you if you're playing the deck, especially since you're known for Infernity, you have the advantage to kind of smokescreen. You're like, okay, I'm not actually playing Infernity. I'm playing Battery Man, Chaos, Genix.
Was there any Chaos in that list? I didn't see any from the games we watched.
Actually, I don't know. Ask him if you want to ask him. I don't think he's in the tournament anymore, does he? Do you think he's still in the tournament?
He doesn't have the role online, so I think he's out.
All right, BS45.
Like
if you want to share on the chat and you're watching, are you playing a Chaos package as well on top of your Genix package? It makes sense that you wouldn't actually because Genixes are wind monsters. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe splash a BLS in there.
The searchers are actually fire, earth, wind, and light.
Oh.
And the Birdman is dark, and you do activate Birdman bounce, and then you chain offering to summon it out, so you get it in the graveyard and can play Envoy.
Yeah, you always have like a light and dark access, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cooking going on in this particular tournament. 26 players, you said? There's 26 players in this World Tournament. Yeah, that's not bad. Pretty high attendance, historically speaking, because historically we used to get like 10 to 15 maybe on these tournaments. But yeah.
Yeah, the calls typically have more than 20, and the locals have less than 20.
Yeah, I mean, since Tengu Mania is not a thing anymore, due to was it photo shoot? Was that photo shooting's tournament?
Yeah, he was the one that I think created the concept at least.
Yeah, Tengu Mania, right? A 1-day tournament. And the prizing were really good back in the day too, right? It attracted a lot of players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like closer to 40 than 20.
Yeah, I always saw like the same names always attend those tournaments too. So it feels like the fan base is there for that.
Yeah. Back during those days as well, like the Germans basically ruled the format, but now we have like the Italians, the Germans, and the Swedes.
Yeah.
So
the Italians.
Yeah.
The Italians love Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
Yeah, no, they're so good as well. Like, they're definitely overrepresented in like how their population numbers compared to how their performance is.
Is Italy's larger in population? I thought Germany was bigger.
No, that's what I meant. Like,
oh, I see.
Even though they have less population, they have very many notable players.
Yeah, that's also another thing, huh? I guess the Italians really love cards, playing cards. How do you say cards in Italian? Do you know a little bit of Italian?
No, I think it's carta, but that's
Cartas?
because I think it's like with C-A-R-T-A, because that's like how all the
Cartas
languages do words.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
German, what is it in German? Is it also carta?
No, that's karten.
Kartens.
With K. I do know some German.
Yeah. Aren't you German? I thought you were German.
No, I'm Swedish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were German. What about the Swedish word? What's the Swedish word for it?
Kort.
Kuch? Is that
Kort? K-O-R-T.
K-O-R-T. Oh, court. Kurt. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like court, but Kurt.
Exactly.
I see. I see. So what do you say? How do you say? Let's play cards or let's duel or whatever in Swedish.
You typically say like "ska vi köra," which means like "let's drive,"
Let's
or like
drive.
"let's go." Yeah,
Okay.
like it's more like "let's go" or like "you wanna play."
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, like so all like all Swedish Yu-Gi-Oh slang was invented like during the GOT to GX era by people who like didn't have any other social contact. So the language is very insular and filled with like internal memes.
It's 5Ds basically. 5Ds and GX. Is that what you said?
Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less.
Because 5Ds has the whole motorcycle thing, so it makes sense. So
Yeah,
let's drive.
yeah. That's just how the language works.
Right. Right. Right.
Same in how like, yeah,
No, that's
that
cool.
is
That's
not a
pretty cool.
legal play. What the seems they caught it though. Can't target a warning synchro.
Yeah, that sucks. You try to do it. So tell me about like I guess the social life of Swedish. Is there like is it kind of like Japan where a lot of the socialization happens when you're young, and then when you get older, socialization is much more difficult.
I wouldn't know, but like you see people in all ages in hobby stores playing cards and stuff.
Uh
So
huh.
it's not like that insular, I think.
I see. Yeah, I was just wondering because I know in Japan most socialization happens at school, which is why a lot of the animes are always about like school life. Um,
Uh,
for the most part, like prep school life. Yeah. But in Swedish, I feel like the education system is different. I don't know. It's only like a part of the life. Is it only up until like you're 18 and then you graduate?
like mandatory school is until you're like 16 or so. Like it's been too long, man, but maybe 17 or something,
Uh huh.
and you're then you go into like additional school that's technically optional, but everyone does it for 3 years, and then university or
Yeah, and then university. That's exactly. It's almost like
yeah.
America. I mean, it feels like it's exactly like America. The only difference is
I
you
think
guys have other systems in place.
yeah, I think the ages are pretty similar. Like our optional school is high school.
Uh huh. Wait, high school is optional in Swedish? In Sweden?
Maybe I'm mixing up like the terms.
High school it would be from year 9 to year 12 of schooling.
Uh, yeah, I'm not sure.
We start school at age 5, so from 12 years of schooling essentially.
Yeah, we start at 6, and there's like six plus 9 grades,
Uh huh.
so 10, and then 3 years optional after that.
Optional.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
the
crazy.
optional is one where you choose like to go into media school or whatever.
I see. And then you can go straight to college after year 9. Is that what you said?
It seems they're having a ruling dispute though.
Okay. Something about a whole effect is negated. If I solemn your duality, you can't SS. Uh, solemn judgment duality. Does it say if you use duality? Let me see. Where's duality at?
No, but it's not about duality. I'm gonna like I missed it. I think it's because they attacked with.
You can because negation was negated in this. It has to do with duality. Oh, you're talking about solemn. Maybe
Yeah,
he's Monster Reborn.
yeah, I think that was an example they gave.
Oh, I see.
Let's see if they asked in the chat here. I think it's attack, trigger envoy, and then activate skill drain on the second attack. And I think it still gets to attack again then.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no, that's a different thing. It can't attack.
So you're talking about a skill drain on BLS and see if they can attack?
Yeah, like you use effect to banish, and then they change skill drain, but BLS can't attack.
No, he cannot attack because it's a condition.
Yeah.
It's a condition that you can't attack. It's not a effect. I know it's weird.
Yeah, no, I thought it was if you got the second attack, if you did it on the second attack declaration, which I think you do. But this
Okay.
one is easier. This like the Veiler versus Sorcerer comes up every tournament.
I see.
If you care about the schooling system, you can.
Yeah,
Jank
Jank.
wrote
Yeah,
out.
he wrote it down for me.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jank was also Swedish, but I guess he knows.
Yeah.
Or maybe Googled it.
No, he's Swedish.
Oh, he's also Swedish?
We
Okay.
used to play at the same local.
There we go. So you guys are all going. What's the local called? Is it a big locals?
Dragon Slayer, and it
Dragon
was big
Slayer.
back then. I have no idea now.
How big was it when you were playing? Was it like 40 plus players doing it?
When I started playing, it was like 30 players.
Nice.
And when he played, it was more like 20.
I see.
Like the game lost a lot of people when it became more competitive.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had something similar back in my day. My local card shop in my hometown was like a lot of players. It was only like 40, 50 players. And it was such a small room and it was dark. It was one of those dark ages, basically. Like a lot of people would show up to these tournaments. It was like packed in there. It was like you can barely breathe. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty big back in the day. Back in the millennial days. I'm a millennial. I don't know about you. Are you a millennial?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yeah. So we have the same childhood almost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that almost everyone who plays Retro Yu-Gi-Oh is a millennial or around it.
Yeah, or a Zoomer. Like a late Zoomer. Or early Zoomer.
Yes. Yes, some people do get into it even though they weren't around for it. Or
Yeah. Do you play any of the card games besides Yu-Gi-Oh?
I have played Magic, Pokemon, and World of Warcraft card game.
Nice. And you don't play them anymore?
World of Warcraft TCG is dead. I didn't want to spend money on additional games, and in Magic I want to play online versus friends.
Okay. And Pokemon? You said Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
I see. So you have some... yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was wondering if you had more experience, but yeah.
So who do you think is going to take it between
Shogun?
the TG and the Catsif player here?
I'm rooting for... Well, not rooting, sorry. It has to do with who I think would win. Well, generally I don't like stun decks, so I would probably say it's Fabled.
This matchup is claimed by the Catsif players to be pretty favorable due to the bounce. Like you can bounce the TG monsters, and you have lances and 2k beaters, and you have a lot of banish effects too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always for the big monster decks, the ones that can special summon more monsters, especially since they play cat sets to deal with like floodgates and wing blast to deal with floodgates. It's like very how do I say this? It's very versatile.
You don't typically keep a continuous floodgate face up in the face of 3 wing blast, 3 MST, and 3 Catsif.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe it'll help. We'll see what happens. I mean, what do they search for usually in this case? What skill drain up?
It depends on if you have wing blast or Kushana.
Catsith, right?
You probably search one of those.
Catsith, probably.
Yeah. This is the hard part of facing, because now even if you outskill them, they still keep Barbaros.
Yeah, Barbaros is easy. Just Sork it. Yeah, just go Sork and then banish it after.
Yeah, that's true.
Sork
if you
or
can get
PLS.
Catsif in the graveyard.
I'm sure he can figure it out. So in an open game save like this where he has no traps, what do you think an out to this would be? I mean, I guess tour guy's an out. You can go Kushano, detach, and then add the Kushano back to hand. Oh no, wait, skill drain's up, so he can't do that.
Yeah. So the cleanest out would probably be Mind Control, Warwolf, Summon Kushano, Overlay. But
right.
You always want to have Mind Control because it's such a broken card.
Yeah.
Well,
this is not going to do much.
Even swinging here and setting Wing Blast is decent.
But then you walk into Horn of the Phantom Beast, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but if you had Horn, wouldn't you attack with Warwolf first and then Horn the attack on Sangan?
No, he just set that back row right now, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah, you're right. But that
it was just skill
would
drain.
have to have top decked it too.
Oh, look, Wing Blast. See? He has an out. That's the cleanest out. So he's going to target the back row, spin it back to the top, and then he's going to use Cast Sit to pop the skill drain most likely. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I think you probably win a longer game here, and what you're most afraid of is losing.
I don't know. I would have popped skill drain unless he has an out to it. Yeah, he does.
That's why.
That's why. Yeah, that makes sense.
And now there's no horn because he wouldn't have Death Dwarf if that was the case.
Nah, he should have bluffed.
Would you do that?
Yeah,
definitely
I would.
wouldn't.
I mean, like, what's zero defense gonna do? Most monsters can run over zero defense. And then you're also telegraphing that you don't have it. I don't know. Feels bad. Oh, look. So he's gonna
Yeah.
banish.
You have like the
Sword.
level 1 bluff going out, or if you
Yeah, this game's
set
over.
the other card and turn it to attack.
Is this game 3?
Isn't a second.
Sorry.
Sorry?
I wonder if this is game 3.
Go ahead.
Is this game 3? Let me see.
This is game 3.
1. Yeah, it's game 3. Okay, so he's gonna flip the call here to get some monsters. And look at that, a big giant Barbaros.
Yeah, and this signals you don't have a second skill drain. I'm not sure if you would beat Ryo otherwise, but probably.
It's Horn of the Phantom Beast. Just kidding. I don't know.
It could be, but oh, this is such a blowout though.
Oh no! Warning, no. Okay, so he can summon Kushano here, or not Kushano, Katsith, and then go to Catastor. That's an out.
Yeah, he can. And actually, Kushano is an out too, right? Because you make Ancient Sacred Wyvern and then Synchro for.
Oh yeah, he's big.
Yeah, like you're up 1 and 8, so it would be 3 and 9, but it doesn't seem like that's it.
Oh no, back row wasn't anything real.
Yeah, it's looking like he's being tempoed here now.
Yeah, looks like Stun is doing their thing.
Like Barbaros, the card is so strong in this format because people don't play as much removal as an Edison, like Raikus and things that would easily stabilize.
Jesus, another warning? Jeez. Well, the good news is, well, there's no good news. He has to keep drawing outs to his Barbaros.
Yeah, but now he has Light and Dark again, or he had before. Like, it's better that they have warning here than bottomless or things like that. But I'm not even sure why would you warning that?
You think he drew the Wing Blast here?
It might have been a Wing Blast all this time, and it's just waiting for.
Nah, there's no way. There's no way. I would not be taking all these direct damages. It's Lance.
Oh, unfortunate.
He didn't declare damage step, so he could actually chain something, or he can actually make something bigger.
Yeah, but like it doesn't. They lose the boost regardless if you horn them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because it's for the whole turn.
Yeah, like if you had something like Rush Recklessly, it would work.
Oh, because it's lingering. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but no one plays that.
Oh no, the stun deck wins. Unlucky.
It was a good. Like the first 5-6 turns were really good, but unfortunately just couldn't find more monsters, and those that got found got hit by warnings.
Yeah. I mean, this is a broken card. That's why it's at 2, as opposed to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely like one of the most formative cards in the format, and it's also so much stronger than the trap.
Yeah, that's why everyone texts it or has it in their main deck. It's a staple.
Yeah,
Except for
Agents. It's actually
Agents, yeah. You're right. Agents doesn't play
it's
it.
people are saying that I'm even harder to hear now.
Is that
Do
right?
you think you can, if you either can move it closer or increase the
Okay.
volume?
Yeah, I'll increase the volume. That sound better?
Yeah, I can't hear
No,
it.
I'm asking them. I'm asking them.
I can maybe turn it on.
Is that good? Okay, cool.
When I looked at the stream and it seemed fine to me.
Yeah, it's fine to me.
But we'll see if more people complain. We'll change it.
I don't think people have complained. I saw the chat. Didn't say anybody.
Yeah. No, I got a DM from a friend.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they should
I don't know
write
who else is gonna play right now. I think the round's over for the most part.
Yeah, we are over. We're waiting for the pairings to go up.
Okay. Let's go back to this Dark Gaia deck. So what do you think about this Dark Gaia deck? Oh,
Janky topped with it in a local.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Janky, you want to weigh on this? What do you think I should change about this list? I'm just gonna do a
Waiting
test
for it
now.
to pop up on stream.
Oh, it's not there yet? Here, you know what? I'll just do solo mode. Famous solo mode.
That's how you test the decks.
No, I just like seeing what I can draw. There you go. Is Giant Rat good in Tengu platform? I think it is. And then I just go, oh, I forgot my Card Trooper. That's the other card I forgot. Card Trooper.
Recruiters are either really bad or really good.
Yeah, because you need Veiler. I don't have Veiler in this deck. Solo mode, baby. Okay, Kushano. That's terrible. Let's drop Kushano. I don't think I need the BLS package. Kushano.
So you should you're running Tour Guide.
Yeah, I'm playing.
There's an Earth target, I think Clock Resonator or something. That's both a Tour Guide target and a Gigantis target. And that's pretty interesting. And what else is there?
Isn't there a Cloudian water monster? Let's see, Cloudian. It's a fiend. This guy right here. I can play this guy. So Tour Guide becomes... Well, Tour Guide's already a water type, actually. I don't need to. You said there's an Earth? Earth fiend?
Yeah.
Or Rock fiend?
I think it's called...
Kidding. There's no such thing.
No, it's... Yeah, if it's rock, you can't summon it.
Yeah, I was joking.
No, it's for Gigantis.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see if I can... I don't know why it's so slow.
No, there's a delay on the stream, and apparently the Dueling book is like down for a lot of people now.
Oh
so
no!
We'll see what happens.
How can we run this tournament without the 3? Enter. Clock Resonator. And you're saying this is legal in Tengu? Let me see.
Like it doesn't do anything, right?
2011. It says this face-up defense position cannot be destroyed by battle or by card fed. There you go. Does that work if you set it? It's like Spirit Reaper.
Yeah, so it gets flipped before.
Oh, I see. That's kind of hard to do. Yeah, it's legal. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, so Dranky played like minimal package with like 3 Gigantes, 3 Guardian, some Vanity's Fiend, Tour Guide Sang, and Clock Resonator,
in the main deck?
Dyna, Hand Traps.
In the main deck? Okay.
Yeah,
Does he
like,
play
I'm not
Caius?
saying that you have to play it like he did, but he performed pretty well with it.
Does he play Caius?
He didn't play Caius, he played Vanity's Fiend instead.
3 of them? Does he play 3? Sorry.
Yeah, I think he played, like, I linked the deck in the chat.
Oh, I can't read that right now.
Okay.
Man.
Well, he played 1 in this list, but you don't play his exact list, like play what you want. Future Fusion doesn't work though. There's nothing it can send, and it can't send for Evil Hero Fusions.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's for heroes,
I do Gaia and Absolute Zero.
Yeah, that works.
And then I send the, I send the Earth types, forgot about my Gaia. See here. I don't like drawing the ocean so far. I keep drawing that card. See, now I have a Notorious Sun deck. The idea is like to bring out the Card Trooper with this if they attack it with Tour Guide or Venus, right? And then I don't know. This runs over the Leviathan Dragon. That's a nice part about it. But if you need like a rock type, this can mill it. It's kind of the idea. Mill 3. Yeah, now I got a rock. See, rock fiend. But and I have my Dark Calling, so that's pretty cool. And like a Heavy Storm if I need to. A Dust Shoot first, and then Heavy Storm, and then I don't know. I could do a lot of things. I can do this Tour Guide. I can go Levier because I'm gonna banish anyways. Actually, I can't bring back any of them because it's not. It's only level 4 or lower, right? So that'd be like.
For Levier, yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be Leviathan Dragon, Detach, Dark Calling. Is that lethal? Let's see, banish. Yeah, it's lethal, right?
So round 5 is up now.
This is 4,500 damage. Yeah, it's lethal, right? Yeah, see? Easy. Anyways. Round 4.
Yeah. If you have Fossil Dyna, you can also summon that back to make it
Yeah,
certain.
that's what I usually play. I forgot Fossil Dyna because Giant Rat can access it. Fossil Dyna. Okay, so tell me, what do you want to watch?
Let's see who's still left.
Left? It's just started. Right?
You know, like who's left in the tournament.
Oh, in the
because
tournament.
people
Oh, I see.
got
Mega
rid.
Rock
So,
and Quinning, Chet Manley and Gelato. And that's it. It's 2. Is it
yeah,
single
I'm trying to
Elam?
see if there's someone we haven't featured a lot yet, but I think we've already watched all of these at least one time.
Yeah. Jank says, I don't like Treeborn in this frog. I think Giant Rat and Lily doesn't do much, and biggest card here is to replace Kushano with Creator Resonator. Lily's awesome. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. I mean, Lily can run over Hyperion and Christia, and even it beats him through Honest too, right? Let me see. So Lily will be Chainlink 1. Chainlink 1, Lily goes up to 34. 400 goes to the Christia. It would crash into Christia. It beats over Hyperion, even through Honest. Gotta be good.
But only if you attack, otherwise they can prio it. And if they herald you, then you can go home.
That's fine. Herald on Injection Fairly is good, right? And then you can go Gaia next. I don't know.
So, I think we should
Mega Rock.
either Quinning or Galatino.
Let's do this one. Dragunities, man.
If you can clutch it out. So there's a lot of people in contention still.
For what?
For top 8.
Okay. How many for 26 players? That's not bad. This is only the 3rd round, isn't it? Or the 4th round?
This is the 5th round.
Oh shoot, I'm not even paying attention. Oh shoot.
When time flies when you're watching Tengu.
Yeah, exactly, because it's so fast.
So I think you still Trisher even under Maxi. Like rule 1 is you always go for Trisher if you can.
How many rounds of top 4 top cut? 6 rounds?
It's 5 rounds top 8.
Okay, cool. So yeah, after this round, we're gonna go to the top 8, and we're gonna see some top 8 action after this.
Yeah.
How many agents? How many agents and plants do you think are gonna be in the top 8?
Dark Henderson agent. Shogun was, I don't remember what he was on. Dragon Megarox on Dragunity. I don't remember what Logan was on. Jimbo was agents, I think. Gelatinos on Catsif. Quinning's on Rockstone. Mercury's on Catsif. Cotton's on either Tengu or agents.
I see.
And then him and Chatman, they also have a chance to squeak in, I think. But they probably won't.
Right. Yeah, Skip goes so good against Trishula. It's kind of funny because they just banish everything. You just chain, and you're like, okay, cool.
It's good to not take damage, but I'm not sure if I would have done that if I was Quinning. I might have kept it so they banished that instead of the cherries. Because now this card in Quinning's hand, it was a cliff. But now you have to have like a tuner basically to do a crackback here.
I get some life points. But yeah, I guess Cherry is kind of the only tuner in the deck, I think. I don't know if they play any other tuners. And then Trishula being a 2700 attack monster makes it so hard that Vanny's Fiend can't run it over. I forget what Amazing Mike Man plays in his deck. I think Grand Mole's an out if he draws it.
Yeah. But I think Grand Mole, like, does he play Fossil Dyna? He can set that too to kill the Trish.
And then it kills another Heavy Storm.
Yeah, this is looking pretty bad right now.
It didn't matter. It was just an MST anyways.
Yeah. I mean, that's good right now. If you top Ravine, you can play it.
Yeah.
I think he was afraid of a master removal card because you're going to put so many bodies on the field now.
Leviathan. He's going to make... Or Livier, sorry. Livier. Bring out Wyvern?
Yeah, because Infinite Red Eyes, you can summon it like 8 times.
Yeah, I see that. Yep, because there's 2 red med in the graveyard. It's not the thinker, right? It's going to Wyvern. Maybe he has like red med in hand. He probably wants to bring out red med.
Yeah, you can banish Trishula for that too. You can mindcon your opponent's Trishula and banish it.
Yep. All right. Quinning, you're on the top deck, bro. What you got? This is game one, by the way. Yeah, it's game one.
Yeah. You want.
Dark hole.
Even if you no, but even that, like, you get to summon back red eyes.
Yeah, but
Then
that's
they
the
have-
end phase. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and then they have to top deck, like, Grand Mole, maybe?
For the rat toolbox, I like Kinetic Soldier, aka Cypher Soldier. Yeah, I like him too. I usually side him because there's a lot more heroes now in Tengu platform, so Cypher Soldier can just run it over.
Yeah, it's pretty sad though when they do Ryo attack over it. But often you can like summon it and force a trade, I'd say. And it's stronger even than Shining.
Yeah, that makes sense. 3350, right? Yeah. For the most part, you're
I
running
think
over.
it's 13050/118, right? So it beats, in depth it beats even 2 more heroes.
He's running a lot. He's running over every hero.
Yeah. Do you beat Gaia? Yeah, you do.
Gaia's defense? Oh no, Gaia when it
Yeah,
gains
like
the attack.
even if it absorbs, you still beat it.
1350. Half of that is 675, right? Am I doing the math right?
Yeah, that's correct.
675 plus 2250, 20.
Oh no, yeah.
2870, 2875. Yeah, that beats it.
I want to say that game state.
I don't know your deck.
You know, I think Dragon Megarock has only played a few tournaments, unlike Quinning, who's played it for like 2 years or something, 3 years even.
Yeah, he made the website for Tengu, TenguFormat.com. I'm assuming he's a veteran.
Yeah. Does Quinning have the MST now?
Nope. Just a frowny face. The sad thing about stun is that you had to draw your tribute fodder, right? Otherwise, you're like behind. He might have like Vanity's Fiend in hand, but no tribute fodder. He might have Gigantes as well. Like he just needs to find a way to get there. You're not able to activate Feature Fusion under Vanity's Fiend, right? That's still the ruling, the same ruling for Tengu. I forget.
Yeah, you can do it under Duality for some reason, but you can't do it under Christia or Vanity's Fiend.
For the modern ruling, if they were to implement that in Tengu plan format, would you be able to do duality in Feature Fusion, or is that still not?
Yeah, you would, but that's because Future Fusion has new text now.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't dump. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't dump right away.
Yeah. And it's pretty clear that like now the second time phase is a specific ignition effect, so the activation of the card is allowed as long as you can activate spell cards, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Plus 1k, baby. Wait, there's 2 Upsargoms? Yeah, there's. Okay. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Quinning. Unless he can establish like a Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah, Quinning has 2 turns before the 5k attacker comes out.
Yeah, but then he can still do. Looks like Dueling Book is down for a few players. That sucks, especially in the last round too. So he has to deal with Redman now, and he has to deal with those 2 back rows. I feel like Stun doesn't have a edge on this one right now, unless he draws like Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and then Stun package. You know, like very specific.
I'm almost
cards.
certain one of these back rows is Starlight Road or Solemn Judgment.
No, it's Scapegoat again. I don't know why he plays Scapegoat in this deck. Do you think Scapegoat belongs in this deck? Just so he can make a level 5.
I think the reason is because you can make Formula Synchron and Naturia Beast.
That's not good. Yeah, I see that. Go with the Scapegoats.
Yeah, I think that's why they do it, and it's like a pretty decent card. You can leeching with it. It's good to like bait agents to go for game and stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing that people do. All right, what do you think? Do you think this is going to be a good deck devastation virus? Because I'm certain he's going to hit like a cherry.
Does cherry trigger off the field only or from hand too?
I think it has to be destroyed by battle.
I think it's is it? Oh yeah, it's rock, but rock leaves the field. I think it's gonna hit. I think it's gonna hit 2 monsters in hand.
It's taking a while. Oh no, he's frustrated.
Yeah. He's probably thinking if he's gonna chain Max C for one,
For what?
and if he's gonna chain MST from hand, I think.
Toughy. Can't be MST, right? Because he would have set that first turn, unless he drew into it.
Yeah, exactly. But he definitely has a response. Do you think it's Econ?
I don't know. I don't think it's Econ though.
I don't think you play Econ. You could also have Lance one of the tokens, but why would you do that?
It's complicated. Yeah, it is. Well, he has 10,000 life points. But dragons, you know how dragons are. They just push your face in on so much damage.
Yeah, I mean, like, if the red med doesn't die, the next turn he's gonna do, like...
Yeah, he's going to revive.
How much is it? Yeah, he's gonna do 10,700. Like, not next turn, but the turn after that.
Yeah, he can also go ravine, search for ducks. You know, there's a lot of things he can do.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty Jover. Oh, it is Econ. You're right. Wow. Okay, so he takes it. Oh, that sucks.
E-Rally 2.
So he's playing virus dragons by the looks of it.
You typically, I think he sides these. He has made them before.
So he's gonna chain another spell.
Like, what do you even have here? You have to have MST as the only target.
No,
He's
that's a lot
gonna
of
have one
spells.
card left in hand, I think.
Oh no! All he has is Gigantes.
At least Gigantis forces him to make Stardust Dragon instead of summoning back Red Med.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, now you have one turn without spells and without weak monsters.
Easy.
Before 5-headed
It's
comes out.
joking. Impossible. And he's under Eradicator. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. And if you make Stardust now, then Torrential and Mirror isn't out either.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for Quinning here. Sorry, Quinning. I don't think you're gonna get this one.
I think that was the...
No spells? That's crazy.
Yeah, Dragon Magarok said that, like, this is my, like, best turn or something. First time for
Stun just needs, like, I don't know. He can't stun him anymore because Stardust is too big for Vanity's Fiend. There's nothing he can do.
Like, the best draw is probably Deep Prison into Deep Prison, but that also loses to Scrap Dragon next turn.
Yep. Because he has Stardust. So...
Yeah, he's going to do Stardust now, and then next turn Scrap Dragon plus Game, right?
Yeah, it's over. Negate. And then five-headed... Also five-headed dragon clears the game too, right? Because it's 5,000 attack.
Yeah, exactly. Like Scrap Dragon, Pop Ravine, and then you have 5,000 plus 2/5 plus 2/5. Great.
It's Jover. Alright.
It would have been a miracle if Quinning managed to turn
No,
that.
there's no miracle. He needs more than a miracle. He needs like to rewind the clock and not draw bad.
I don't think even Quinning drew bad. I think his opponent drew the nuts.
Yeah, he had Avarice, Mind Control, and another spell card that he lost. Enemy Controller, Gigantes, and Naturia Cliff. Yeah. I think all he really needed was that Deck Devastation Virus to go through. I don't think the spell card really mattered that much. Or the Eradicator.
Yeah, like, it helps that they don't have a hand, but it wasn't necessary.
Okay, so we're going to watch TGs versus Agents, if I have to remember.
Yep. And it's TG's up 1-0. Both of these players are guaranteed a top cut regardless, since they're both 4-0.
Okay, so we have a guaranteed Agents in the top 8, and then a guaranteed TG. I can write that down. See if I can find it.
And Dark Signer decides to Dark Hole a solitary TG Rush Rhino. There's something afoot.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. I think he's trying to go for lethal. Did you forget the search?
No, this is the main phase.
Oh, it's the main phase, I see. TG Agent.
Yeah, I think he's probably afraid of TG1, EM1 here.
Oh yeah, that makes sense why he would Dark Hole. But then he could just do it next
Yeah.
turn, right? He could just summon it and then. Oh, he's gonna pop it here. I see. So he doesn't have access to it.
Let's see if his read was correct.
Oh, admits defeat. Doesn't want to show it. It might be a tech. Was it game 1? No, it's game 3.
It was game 2 was, and now it's game 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, one card that's seen some amount of play in TGs is Liberty at Last,
Oh yeah.
because
Go on. Sorry.
it outs almost every board, and it's especially like usable if they open Venus Earth, Venus Gachi, you just shuffle both back in. Then they don't have a name and they can't do another Gachi.
Yeah, I forgot about that card. It bottom decks it, right? Does it bounce? Liberate last bounces to the deck, right? It's like Wind Blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The printed version says return to hand, but that's not actually what it does.
Oh, it bounces to the deck? That's crazy. Let me see the Rada. Liberty at last. Yeah, shuffles in the deck. Face up monsters. That's crazy. Was this eroded?
Yeah, no, it was misprinted in the first printing to say hand instead of deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this deck's crazy. This card is really crazy with even Tengu, Reborn Tengu.
Yeah.
They should play that. It's pretty cool. It's like a free +1.
If you have something good to destroy.
Yeah.
Or something that you don't care offering. So in Dragon Ruler format, my friend played like my zombie deck, and the opponent summoned 2 rulers and attacked, and then he screamed "Liberty at last!" Activated it, and then walked up from the table, leaving the cards there, and went home.
What a guy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's liberated already. He's not playing anymore.
Yeah.
He's just gonna scoop and not see the rest of the tournament.
Exactly.
He was playing zombies in that format in Dragon Ruler.
I used to be a zombie one trick from like 2010 to 2013 or something. But yeah, like it was in the one like where all the rulers were limited.
I see. Yeah. Even then, they were kind of powerful. I think at 2013, right? Is that what you said?
I don't remember, but like pre-soul charge, so like
pre-soul
the
charge,
format before hat.
It could be a Mermail. Could be a Mermail format.
Yeah, no, I memory is failing me here. Like the point was that some players do some things and it involved the card in question.
Yeah. Liberty.
And here we see the interesting interaction with TG1, EM1 enemy controller. They swap monsters and then you take it back with Econ. So this Venus is going to go to Shogun Lopez when the turn ends.
Yeah, that's let me see. It's gonna go back to.
It was Liberty. It was TG1. So they swapped Venus for.
Oh, I see. That's a lot of swapping. They had to give back the control back to the stealer. That's funny.
Yeah.
To the thief.
I wonder if they have if Darkliner has a Hyperion here, thinking about banishing it just not to give it back. But I don't think you do that, even if you can.
Yeah. What say you, bro? And this is game 3, I believe. Yeah, it's game 3.
Looks like game 2. Am I missing? No, 3. You're right. And none of the back rows were activated on anything here.
Yeah. Did he search for a TG monster, or was that destroyed somehow?
It was distributed for Econ.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that's a good tart, but he has to run over Gachi somehow. Maybe he has Horn of the Phantom Beast here.
Yeah, if you do, wouldn't you attack Gachi with that instead, or do you care more about the one draw, maybe?
Yeah, he wants to draw. Nope. No horn. Maybe you side that out against the agents.
You keep, like, I think you keep it, but like, this is also like why I don't like Horn that much. Because if he had it here, all it is like a Legacy of Yatagarasu that makes your Tengu a bigger target.
Yeah.
Like it is good when you use both parts of the card, but if you don't, it's more akin to like a small burn spell and a draw rather than a card advantage engine.
Yeah, I can see that. But it's always a it might not be a legacy per se. But yeah, I see what you're saying though. So he drew the horn here, and now he's gonna activate it just to run over the Gachi Gachi. But the Gachi Gachi can save itself, and he's not gonna get a draw. Dark Center has so much options. I think he can just like hold out for a heavy storm here or a decree, and then flip it, get Dark Bribed. You think he plays Dark Bribe?
Yeah,
I just see that.
you should play Dark Bribe in TG because it's one of the better cards you can play. Like everything you care about, it stops.
Yeah. But it looks like Dark Signer is on the back foot here because now he's kind of draw another decree just to deal with this back row and have a monster. Unless he already has a big monster he can just summon here. But I don't know. We'll see.
He only has 3 Shine Balls in Grave because his Venus is on the opponent's side.
Oh, yeah. EM1 does something, huh?
And it can only pass.
Another one. +2, baby. +3, actually.
No, it's gonna escalate pretty quickly here.
Yeah, it's kind of over.
The Tengu is so big now as well that even if you have Gors or Trag, you can't out it.
Yeah.
And one of these cards is an answer to a heavy for sure.
He needs another name. Tour guide? No, tour guide BLS. I don't know. I don't think he can do anything. He can go BLS, banish the Tengu that has equiption to the two.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a dark yet either.
If he summons tour guide here, he does.
Yeah. But if they skill drain you, you like lose instantly. I guess it was the
Crash.
for several turns though.
No.
Because you would have skill drained the Gacha on the first attack.
That's right. Unless he drew into it. But then he's clogged, so I don't know if that's quite the thing that he's trying to do here. Oh, here we go.
Mind control.
Mind control, yep.
There's no way this is a desperation Christia, right? Where
He might be going for mind control his Venus, going to Catastor, and then he has BLS and Hyperion or Christia. That's probably the move.
If you take the Venus, you have 5 in Grave. Oh, I mean Hyperion Christia.
Yeah, Hyperion Christia, yeah. And BLS, even that too. He doesn't necessarily need Hyperion here.
Yeah, then they would have to out the Catastor, but I'm pretty sure you do if you have the option. There's also...
Oh, he drew for turn?
Okay.
Why do you draw? It's like, they only do that if they're going to scoop.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're scooping to mind control Venus. Oh, man. Okay, so this is pretty bad for Darkseid here. Because now he doesn't have a dark, and he doesn't have a way to get the... I guess he can crash the Herald, but then Chrissy is not going to do much.
Have Honest too, then.
Yeah, the Honest is not going to be too great. I guess he can attack into the Tengu with the 2 Horn and then Honest.
Yeah, then you have 4 in Grave for Christia, but you would have to have that in your hand.
That's likely. And then you don't have to worry about it. I guess TGM1I is still the one thing.
Yeah, he doesn't have a TG monster in the field yet. But if he has it face down and summons a TG, yeah.
Oh, I guess a prison. So it didn't matter.
So you need to have lands too. No.
Yep. TG wins.
Close.
Okay, so we have well, for sure these two guys are in the top, right? No matter what.
Yes.
The top 8.
Also means Shogun Lopez is gonna lose immediately because that's how first place curse works.
Well, he's first in Swiss?
Yeah.
Okay.
5-0.
Yeah, because you're playing the 8th place person, right? Who sneaks in.
Yeah, exactly.
And those people are usually playing a rogue deck or some slower deck. Where is it at?
So there's a lot of people who can't get in right now. But there's only 3 people in Unlimited, and none of them are our players.
Oh no.
Yeah. So they talk about potentially making this multi-day because of the DB.
Really?
We'll see what they're saying.
Multi-day.
I think DB is back up, he said.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have to do a multi-day. We want to know who wins this event today.
Yep. So I would want to see either Slap God or Mercury Jin's match, because Mercury Jin has a chance to get in if they win, and Slap God because his deck is pretty cool.
His I'm forgetting what he was playing. It had to do with rituals, right? Rituals and fusion.
Him is already out. It was Slap God was playing the Nordic field spell deck.
Oh yeah, that deck. Tribute summon for Galvatron Dragon, man. That's the best. Can't be outed by Falso Dyna. So he has a tribute summon.
Exactly. It's literally unbeatable.
I don't know. There's a lot of ways out that like Catasters and out. But I guess like Torgai can't run out of it. But there's BLS, Hyperion, good trap cards, good spell cards. There's a lot of them.
Slap God's match is up.
Slap God.
Yes. That's his name. And slapping is his game.
Does he compete in that sport where people slap each other?
I don't think so. You have to ask him.
A Yu-Gi-Oh player participating in a sport? I don't think so. Just joking.
One of the guys who plays Gigavice in the Big Boy Gaming 5K, I think it was, is a professional arm wrestler, a strongman.
Oh, strongman. That's different than arm wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool. Yeah, those are. I guess there are some people who are big bodybuilders. But bodybuilders are people who were once, bullied as a child, right? And then they thought, well, I need to get stronger so I don't get bullied anymore. So they joined the gym. Isn't that the lore usually?
Maybe it is.
I think so. I think bodybuilders are closeted bullied people or nerds. They're like, oh, I need to get stronger so that I can look cooler or something. Who knows? It would have to be a sport that like football or something that not football. Well, football in your area is called soccer, in ours, but football in America is the game where there's like there's a ball that's like cylindrical.
Yeah. I've heard it referred to as handig by other people.
Handig? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Slapgod is just summoning a Tengu here into a T set. But I see Armageddon Knight in the graveyard. So it must mean he's playing Infernities. So we do have an Infernity player here, which is kind of cool, but not BS45's Infernity. Using the launcher here to send off the Necromancer to the graveyard so that he can set up his plays. But a little dangerous to keep the launcher up there, but I guess Slapgod doesn't really have spell and trap removal. He's playing sort of like a combo deck that doesn't use... that uses a lot of cards, including trap cards, to get to the combo power.
Yeah, and the end pieces are trap cards as well.
Is that right?
Yeah, like the goal is to end on some synchro, but mostly just random bodies, and then as many breaks and barriers as possible. But typically they're played at a 2-2 ratio, as I've seen from BS45's list.
Yeah, that's usually how Invernities like to operate. They don't play like random trap cards. They always play like searchable trap cards, and then they have a bunch of monster combo. Yeah. Even BS45's list similar to that, right? Like BS45 just plays like Goldsark and Tour Guide to make whatever target you want for Goldsark.
Yeah,
live.
Exactly. you can do that, and they do play Goldsark, but I think that when I've seen them play, they often Goldsark for one or Monster Reborn, like just to get going in 2 turns. But yes, they do it turn 1, but the deck needs like an absolutely insane start to actually go off turn 1. And most of the times you try to play the neutral game for a few turns before going off.
Yeah, I agree. They don't play Infernity. What's the one that dumps? Infernity.
Inferno,
yeah. Do they not play that anymore, or do they still play that?
I think you kind of have to play it. I don't think it's a very good card, but there's nothing else that like quite does what it does.
Yeah.
Both empties your hand regardless of what you hold and fill up your graveyard.
Yeah, I think it's a great card. It's searchable too.
Yeah, I'm not sure how often that comes up, but it is.
I used to play Infernities, and I would sometimes search for it, and it would help me set up.
I think the big thing with it being an Infernity card is that you can banish it for break, so you don't have to banish like real cards.
Yeah, that's right. But most of the time, break is used after they use barrier. So they'll go barrier, and then that's in the graveyard, and you go break, and yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that you can do that, yeah. But yeah, there are times.
I actually lost to BS45 in an elimination round because I forgot that break target, so I could have crowed this target and he fizzled it.
Oh wait, you're saying if he activates break and you chain crow to the target, that doesn't result in that effect?
Yeah, the wording for break is target 1 card in your graveyard and 1 card on the field. Banish the first target if you do destroy the second.
Oh, nice. And if you do, huh? Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if you do. So crow is an out to break. That's kind of cool. Did he barrier that? Did he barrier your DD Crow? Oh, you forgot.
I forgot that I could do that, and instead I let him destroy my guy, and then I lost.
And then you lost? Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh, well.
So this seems to be full combo, right?
Yeah, he has Mirage. Unless that set card is something that he can stop his combo. Even Veiler's an out to this, right? Well, he would have Veilered the Mirage.
Yeah, you would have Veilered Mirage earlier, I think, but like even Veiler here wouldn't be enough because you could still just sack it for no effect and then combo it with 100 eyes.
Torrential, here we go. The trap's done. Barrier. Nope. Solemn Judgment. He plays random traps.
I think you want Judgment as it's like an additional barrier that you can use early game.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, here goes. Infernity combo. Yeehaw.
Do you know the combos? Like, I'm a bit familiar.
I think he's going to go into... why is he not Sacred? Yeah. He's going to go into Hunter Eyes Dragon. No, he's going to Doom Dragon. I guess he can do that too. Mirage Effect. Bring back the Necromancer and the Archfiend. Search for... I want to say he's going to... Did he normal summon already?
I think he normal summoned the Mirage.
Okay, then he's going to search for either a break or a barrier.
Like, this just can't be correct, though. Like, how he's playing it is out.
No, that's correct.
You summon back Necromancer for no effect. Isn't this, like, where you do...
No, you bring back the Avenger here. And then he goes into 100 Eyes Dragon.
Yeah, but the previous time he didn't... the previous time he sent Necromancer for no effect to the graveyard.
Oh, I see.
You're like, here where you do...
Is it? Well, 100 Eyes here. And then he's going to banish the Mirage.
You should have done Archfiend plus Avenger into the 5 Stygian Sergeants, and then you revive Avenger with Necromancer and do Armory Arm. And then you have this field, but instead of having this Doom Dragon, you would have a 3,300 attack guy that attacks twice. Like, that has to be better than Doom Dragon here.
I think he's doing the standard combo, because I don't think he finds lethal in what you're saying.
Yeah, sure. Like, no, I'm not an expert with this deck, but like, all I know is that the BS45 loves making Stygian Sergeant that old, like 2010 promo card.
They do play Infernal. They change the ratios around regularly. I like how BS45 has essentially made himself synonymous with Infernity. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We had like 1 or 2 previous Infernity players, but none of them ever performed, unlike BS, who's like become the Infernity.
He's not. Why did he not banish the Mirage? He went for the Necromancer banish.
I guess he wanted like a bigger body on the field. I'm not sure I agree with that either, but
Yeah, I'm
that's a
surprised he
reason.
did this play. Well, we'll find out. So do you attack here with Doom Dragon or do you pop? Looks like he's popping here.
Pop is more damage, no? But you have to skip your battle phase. No, it's
No,
only
it's,
discard.
he can't attack if he does that, right? Let me see.
But this is 500 more.
1250. Yeah, because Tengu can just float.
Attack is on the field, so it's 1250.
Oh, he's wondering how much burn damage he takes. It's half the attack, so it's not original. So he takes 1250. Okay, so now he's going to attack with the 100 eyes for 1300 damage and then run over the face down. Or run over the Tengu defense mode.
Yeah. Why do you attack with Archer in the first here? This is also less damage.
Yeah, it's less damage. I don't know why he did this.
Like it,
He's probably new to this deck, if I had to guess.
Yeah. The BS45, if you're watching...
He's probably cringing.
Yeah, that's also true, but I think it isn't BS45 out. Yeah. If you're watching this, then like show me what you would have done here. I'm certain there was a better line overall than this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was too. I mean, the standard play is you should have made the 100 eyes copy the Mirage.
Yeah, and then you just get an additional free search, right? And if you have
I get another barrier,
then you can go for Levier.
Yeah, but then the play that BS45 does, or what you suggested, is Stygian Street Patrol with double armory arm, right? Is that what you said?
No, it's one armor arm is enough, but that would have cleared both monsters by itself, and then you could still have done 8s after that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's an expert at Infernity. I think he's just more of a, casual Tengu player.
Sure. Like, neither am I, so like maybe he has extremely good reasons to do what he did.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Infernity Doom Dragon is an Infernity monster, so there was no reason to make the Archfiend stunt your combo like that while leaving an Archfiend face up and attack. Maybe he was afraid of like a card that's uninteractable that can bounce the Doom Dragon.
Yeah, but there's no Ultimate Slayer or Forbidden Droplet in this format.
Yeah, something, I don't know.
Card.
Maybe he's a modern player. He's like, maybe there's a card that I can't like chain barrier to, So I need an extra monster. But even then, like you still make 100 Eyes Dragon go into Archfiend and Necromancer to search again. And then you if you really want to, make another 100 Eyes Dragon and then end on Archfiend. So I don't know. Maybe he only plays one barrier. Let me see how many barriers you have here.
Don't tell how many barriers is
I don't know his list. I don't know his list, but I think.
Okay. Well,
I'm speculating.
Okay.
I'm speculating maybe he only has one barrier in his deck or something. But then you search for break, right? Like there's still no reason not to go the Mirage route.
Like you have to have more than 2 targets in the deck.
Yeah. Like, even if you don't want to do that, you can still search for an Infernity. No, you don't search for an Infernity because you already normal summon. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking.
BS45 often runs 2-2 split.
Yeah.
And I know historically people played 3-3, but that's too bricky, likely.
Okay, now he's doing that play. So now he's going to tribute off the 100 Eyes. But then he's going to... Oh, I guess so he's probably going to go into Stygian here. And then revive the Archfiend that he just used. Yeah. So Stygian will be able to do 3,000 direct damage.
Yeah. And then you do...
Well, first
if you
use
do
Necromancer.
armor here, you win. But I'm not sure if it's worth gambling on over another search.
He would take 17 and 3,000. Yeah, that's lethal.
This is lethal too, actually, so...
Attack 3,000, 6,000, yeah, 78. Oh, he plays Beetle.
I was going to get Trish. That's a throwback. I haven't seen that in a long
Yeah,
time.
I have not seen that in a while either. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, banish everything. GG's. I mean, he's winning no matter what, right? Like even if he didn't do the optimal play, right? Like he still won. I don't know.
Yeah. Like a lot of the skill in playing Infernity comes to getting into the position where you can combo rather than executing the combo perfectly.
Yeah. Even if you don't combo perfectly, you still are so far ahead of your opponent. So it's
Yeah.
kind of difficult, especially since Slepgod's playing a rogue deck. It's not like he can just power play through his opponent just by misplaying. This guy's from Los Angeles. I might know this guy. He's in my area.
Leo Los Angeles.
Leo Los Angeles. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's from Los Angeles. I don't know any Leo that plays Tengu.
I think they're pretty. I haven't seen them a lot of times before, so they might be dipping in.
Yeah, I agree. I do know Leo, but he plays Edison. I don't think he plays Tengu, but maybe he decided to play Tengu today.
Yeah, Slap, I think you're a bit too down on your deck considering your current record, but sure.
Yeah, this is only game 2, right?
Yeah, this is game 2.
Yeah. I am a professional slap fighter. I took one too many shots. There you go.
Yeah. One win and one bye is one win away from 3-2.
Booyah. Synchro summon. Here's a monster you don't see very often in the Tengu Plan format.
Yeah, it's like really quite weak here. It's not good versus summon negation, and the one targeted spell that you want to stop is either Wing Blast or TG1 EM1.
Yeah.
It says
Or prison.
exactly one psychic, so you can't stop EM1.
Oh, is that
And
right?
if they have Wing Blast, they target something else and then pop it with cat save.
Yeah. Good old defense. This is why Hero Beat doesn't win, because if they play Infernities, they can't run this over. Not easily, anyways.
How do you beat this?
It's like I'm just gonna stall for like 5 turns until I get my combo pieces, and then I just win, right?
Yeah, like compared to Edison, this is so much better because you can overlay for Utopia, but doing that turns off all your
Gemini
so it's like sparks. And yeah, exactly.
Well, they will use
so
Spark.
It's like a real investment.
They would just rather use Spark then, as opposed to making Utopia.
Yeah, but like if you draw it after, or
yeah,
like
you're right.
You don't want to spark at 2,000 defense vanilla. Because that makes something happen here.
You Spark and then you go here, Miracle Fusion. That's what they usually do.
Yeah.
Tangrisnur.
Yeah, this is Tangnostir.
Tangnostir. Gotta have my accent. Tangnostir.
Yeah, I had to like find the people talking about the story they're from to understand how they
the
pronounced
Nordics.
it.
Wait, the Nordic is where are they from? They're from Norwegian? Norwegia?
These are from Iceland.
Or Iceland? See, that's how much I know my geography. And then, so Iceland people, what do they speak? They speak
Icelandic.
Icelandic? That's the language?
Yeah.
It's not a.
They also speak Danish and other languages, but Icelandic is their state language.
Oh, okay. I see.
So here's Stardust and Initiative Wyvern. This loses to, like, if they have Barrier plus follow up, or if they have Prison, but it's probably going to get some value this turn.
Slapgro says that Thought Ruler gives life point for Granel. What does Granel do?
It does. That's Mechlord Emperor Granel, level 1 Earth Machine.
Yeah.
If a monster you control is destroyed, you can summon it from your hand, and it gains at the time of summon attack equal to half your LP.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, it also can absorb synchros like Relinquish and then special summon them back.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It saw some decent play in Scraps. like because you obviously pop your monsters with that. And I've been trying to make a green baboon, Mech Lord Granel, that works, but I did
Pile.
not manage to make it work.
Pile, baby.
Yeah. You have a scrap Kong that just kills itself if you normal summon it.
Yep.
So you have an enabler.
Combo. But Dot Roller also helps you gain life point for Ancient Sacred Wyvern. So they can just do more damage.
Yeah, that's also a combo.
That's probably why he did that. He wants a big, giant Wyvern. A fairy dragon Wyvern.
Yeah. This is also really funny that this is one of the guys who can actually summon under both goals and a rivalry in Agent.
Rivalry? I don't think you can play this under Rivalry, right?
Yeah, it's fairy, it's not a dragon.
Oh, yeah, but all the other things are beasts.
No,
I
meant
see.
in Agent.
Oh, I see.
So, how much attack does this have? Yeah, this is game if it connects.
Nah, it's not gonna connect.
And
He's playing real traps.
you think there's a prison or something?
No, it's Infernity. It's Infernity break because he's contemplating whether he wants to use it on Stardust.
But he can't use break as a card in hand.
Oh yeah, you're right. So I don't know what it is then. Maybe Wing Blast? I don't know.
DD Warrior Lady.
There you go.
And no effect. He put it in the graveyard.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he wants it in the graveyard. Oh, because he probably plays a Chaos Sorcerer or BLS. Let's go! Chaos Infernities!
What is going on?
He has Chaos Infernity. He's playing Sorcerer.
This is at 5,600, right?
Yeah, he would have to out this somehow. Can you update, please? Let's see. So 3,000, 3,500, 3,500, right? So that's 3,500 plus? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure that is the correct value. It's 21 plus the diff, and the diff is 3,000 plus 500, so 5,600.
Yeah, dead. Damn, Slap got cooking, bro. Cooking. Do I think that he plays BLS in his deck? Most likely. Why would you not want to banish with DD Warrior Lady?
Maybe like they were thinking if I call it.
Oh, I see.
I call off the Hunter, to not die, but because their only other monster in grave had 0 attack. No, they had an Archfiend, so they could have survived.
4,100 attack. Oh, so you're saying he doesn't have Call the Haunted?
Like if he did, then he threw the game because he could have activated it on Archfiend because he had enough life points to survive if it had a bigger attack than the Warrior Lady.
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird to me.
Yeah, 41 left and 56 attack, so higher than 1,500 is required to survive.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on there. Maybe he forgot that he had a card in hand and did have the break.
I don't know. I don't think. But then he would have used DD Warrior Lady effect. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see the replay. Maybe he has something that's we haven't seen yet, like Liberty at Last or something. I don't know. I'm just joking.
So this start is obviously kind of hard to beat, but it's not as strong as it looks because all these cards except barriers are now dead. And if you have MST, you just flip it in draw phase, and then he can't do anything about it.
Yeah, true. He has triple barrier set. He's gonna negate Gear Town right now. Wait, what? Wait, does that work? Yeah, because it's the activation. Yeah. He's doing an activation.
But if Slap had a second field spell, he should have set and then set.
Right. He'd swap. Tangersner. Or what is that goat called? It's
probably the other one.
The goat.
I remember Tangersner and
the one that looks like a mountain goat that brings out 2 tokens.
Yeah.
No fucking barrier. Oh no, no barrier.
It probably Judgment then, or Starlight Road. But you don't set 5 with no protection. I mean, I do, but I also lose, so...
Yeah, that's why you don't play Infernity. Maybe a deep prison?
Yeah. Like, I don't think you prison your own archfiend.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm not
thinking
sure
too.
if Leo here is playing tour guide either, but if he is, we haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
No, this is also precarious as the Infernity player once again, because now if you draw a spell or trap, you can't set it, and then you can't activate your cards even if you draw them.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for Leo here, but he can top deck right into Archfiend essentially.
Yeah, but this is the last turn he can do that unless he draws a monster this turn.
Oh, is it time already?
No, now he has a card in hand, so now if he draws Archfiend, he cannot special
Oh,
summon
I
it
see,
anymore.
I see. Now he needs to activate something. Nope.
There might be an Inferno set, and in that case, it's super easy.
Yeah, then you activate it. Send. Flip launcher.
Oh, he did draw it! He got punished for setting his hand and not playing anything.
Unlucky.
And bottom is
Nah,
the
tour
worst
guide,
possible
and then
punish.
I don't know. Those trap cards are all dead. That's all I know.
Yeah, like, if I'm Slapgod now, I'm going in. Like, I'm not afraid of anything, except Torrential, maybe.
Oh no, Leo, the one Infernity guy.
One turn of losing now.
$800 life points. Let's go. Set Necromancer.
Yeah, Necromancer is such a good stabilizer here.
There it is. No, it's probably Stygian Street Patrol.
Yeah, like, you would have set it quick as lightning if it was Necromancer. This was like a deliberate set.
No, it was lag.
Also possible.
Oh, he's gonna synchro summon.
I think it's a Torrential here, and then Slap is gonna do some special summon from hand and win the game, I
This is
think.
bottomless shuffle. All right, now he can empty out his hand. I think.
No, he's still one card off.
Oh, never mind.
Like, there's no way you don't attack here, right?
Yeah, he has
Like,
8,000
if
life
it's a
points.
Stygian-
He should definitely be attacking, right?
Yeah, like, if it's a Stygian, you threw the game, and if it's a Necromancer, it doesn't matter because it turns itself to death. Oh wait, well, he might be thinking if it's Necromancer, he can turn it to attack and then have barrier alive.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
still, I would have still attack.
Yeah, no, I would definitely. If you're hesitating, that means you're not going hard enough.
Well, oh, that's not a scapegoat token. I forgot. It looks like a
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks that Ancient Cure Beast can't even run over a Necromancer. But he can negate a... Oh, it might be Stygian after all. Why would he bottomless here?
I think it's just one thing. I think it's because it is Stygian.
Yeah, I think so too. It might be Stygian. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Could be Stygian. It could be Avenger even. Avenger is a nice card.
It really is.
How do you normal it? He tribute summoned. Yeah, he tribute a token.
He also thinks it's like scapegoat tokens.
Oh yeah, because it's a scapegoat. He's actually using a scapegoat token. But that's the default.
I think he,
Oh no, Mirror Force. Okay, there you go. He drew the Mirror Force. Now Archfiend's in the graveyard. Now he can revive it.
Leo can still turn this around now. If
Yeah,
they
he
have,
can. He can. He can. It's not quite over yet.
Yeah, like one discard card, one normal summon, and then call, and you're fully online.
Yep, Greffer or something. I don't know. Greffer discard and then set up. My beat stick is gone. If you draw no monsters.
At least this had a few instead of less.
I'm thinking that face down is it's an Infernity Avenger. So he can normal. No, it's DD War Lady. Never mind. It's just DD War Lady.
I've never seen this many DD Warriors in a Tengu stream before.
I've never seen DD Warrior Lady in Infernities before.
And that's your consecrated lightout.
People said that? I don't think people said that in Tengu.
No one. Like, before Infernity got played, there was no dark deck.
Yeah. Black Wings is nerfed by Turbo. There you go.
Bio Turbo is way underplayed compared to how good it is.
Yeah.
Tengu is really strong here too.
Yeah, it eats the DD Warrior Lady.
Yeah, and since it is quite likely that Leo has at least one dead warning face down.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they set 5 the first turn, so they've only activated the cards on the far left and far right.
Yeah, that's drawing it out. So now it's going to be in the graveyard, still not using the effective banish.
No, you lose if you do, because they get a second Tengu.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
In this case, it was 100% correct to do.
Yeah.
Let's see them banish Renboy though.
Yeah, I'm really... Maybe he plays DD Warrior Lady because it's searchable by Rhoda. And Infernities do play Rhoda. So...
Yeah.
I don't think they play the Chaos package like I thought they did. They just use it for Rhoda target. Chain to Dark Hole.
So something is going on here.
Yeah, he wants to chain to the Dark Hole, his own Dark Hole. But that doesn't work because there's only one monster being destroyed.
Yeah, that doesn't work at all. It would have needed to be heavy.
Wait, Starlight Road says 2 or more cards you control. Yeah, so he doesn't have anything. So just Dark Hole resolves. So his remaining back row is 2 warnings, 1 Starlight, and then a random card.
Yeah, and the one on the far right, closest extra, was set this previous turn.
That's the only one that's like real, I think.
Yeah, and it must also be an MST or a break or a bar. Like, some of these cards has to be bricks too.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they didn't start out as such.
Yeah, it's probably barrier sets or something. No, it's not barrier because he would have used it on Creature Swap. So it has to be break, probably break or warning.
I think it's also reasonable that he didn't barrier it because he thought there was no need to stop a turn 1 Creature Swap, not realizing it would deal him like 6,000 damage.
Yeah.
But
was it 6,000 or 7,200 life points?
Yeah, I don't remember if he did all of that. I think he did.
Yeah, because he got down real low. All right, MST. It was a solemn. That's the only real one. All right.
Yeah, if one of these is barrier or break, it can become live in an instant.
He has a discard card though. Wait, it's a cost. Oh, and he's the effective discard, huh? Okay.
Isn't that a cost? No,
to discard?
It's an effect, of course.
Not to discard.
You can't cost for no reason.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
No, he used the effect to discard, but that's not a cost.
Yeah, but he set both cards. He can't use the effect to discard then.
Oh yeah, then he just cheated then.
I don't know how to deal with this. Like, it is possible that he meant I want to activate this, but he couldn't because he had no cards in hand.
Yeah, he's supposed to set 2 first and then activate.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that he meant to activate it, to special summon, realized, wait, I
have cards in hand. Yeah.
And then when Slap changed MST regardless, he just, okay, I can't do anything.
Yeah, so he just let it go to the graveyard. All right, Tengu goes in. Break. So it was a break.
This is the first turn since turn 1.
Yeah, it's been there forever, yeah. So the other card might be a warning like you think it is.
Yeah, but he needs to have a second break to not lose here.
Tengrisner.
No, this is Tangnostir. Tangnostir is the other one.
What's this field spell do?
Yeah, battle protection and Fire King Island pop effect.
Oh my gosh. But you want your monsters to be destroyed. Oh,
yeah,
Nordic
exactly,
monsters.
Because I'm on Granel with 4,000 attack.
I see. How do you destroy this field spell?
So you set the gear ton over it.
Oh, is that right? Is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. That procs the mech lords. That makes sense. Here goes.
Yeah, and this summons in defense. So even if he has one break, he can still survive this turn. If Slap still has nothing.
Did he already use both of the goats? The horse. I'm sorry. I think he only has one
He
horse.
plays additional targets.
He only plays one horse.
I think he did this because it's safer.
Yeah, and these monsters can't be destroyed by battle, so there's that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a good game. No monsters at all. Oh, it was Inferno.
Yeah, so
Wah, wah,
unfortunate.
wah. Good job, Slappy God.
So
You're
he's
now
so
top 8,
close.
right?
It's not certain. I don't think he is because he have very poor tiebreakers.
Never mind.
He's also listed as 1, 2, but he should be 2, 2 now. Hasn't updated quite yet.
They were just playing for fun. Okay. Were the people who I think this guy is in no, this is not a sat format.
So the ones that are left are Logan Thorn versus Jim Bob only. I know they had some issues. Let's see what their status is.
What the heck is this? What format are they playing? Genesis? Okay. Well, there's nobody. I don't see anybody else on Unlimited. This might be the longest round ever, bro.
Yeah.
Crunch
What
man.
tends to happen when Dueling Book crashes.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find their...
Do 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 do.
Because, yeah, I remember Jim Bob has Frog the Jam as profile picture, and I remember seeing him talk about having issues.
All tournament, I never got to do the tech. Swap a goat token to the opponent in attack position under Nordic lights. Oh, I see. And then he just attacks all over it. Hit it with... What's the AGD? Ancient Sacred Wyvern? No, Ancient
AGD
Gear.
is Ancient Gear, Galiltron Dragon.
Oh, I see. Galiltron. How many damage is that? I mean, how do you... So you need the goat, and you need Galiltron Dragon? Let me see.
You need 2 field spells, creature swap.
That's too much, man. That's like a Exodia.
Yep, yep. No, like Slapgood is known for his 8-card combos.
It's the worst.
He played a Battle Mania Black Garden deck once.
Cool deck, I guess.
Jim Bob and Logan Thorn are done. So we have our top cut.
Alright, cool. Let's go to top cut.
So I don't think Slapgod made it. Did Mercury Jin make it? Doesn't look like it. Wait, Slapgod might have squeaked in at 8th place, depending on how they calculate tie breaks.
Let's go. Ancient Gear Nordics.
That's not a phrase I thought I'd ever say.
5 curves over 2 turns. I swear it's real.
It's not in, unfortunately. So it's Shogun Lopez versus Gaugis or Quinning. Dragon Megork versus Chet Manley, Darkshiner versus Gelatino, and Jim Bob versus Logan Thorn.
Okay. Wait. Quinning made it so that he's the stun deck's in? Naturia stun?
Yeah, so it's Agent versus Naturia stun. Dragoonity versus... I don't know, was Chet Manley on TG? I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. And then it's Catsif versus Agents.
Another one.
No, Shogun was at TG, of course. So the 2 stun decks face off in the first round, and then they're going to go up against either Catsif or Dragoonity, 2 of the worst matchups for stun.
Dragoonity is not a bad matchup. I feel like if you can like put your stun package in, they really have to try to get to kill you.
Like if you Like, if you don't draw specifically Barbaros, TG can't do anything if you just loop red eyes and end phase.
Yeah.
Like, even if they have skill drain, then horn on Warwolf, horn on Rush Rhino isn't even enough to attack over it if it's in defense position.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, so Dueling Book is done again, so the top cut's going to be played on another day.
What? No.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Unfortunately, that seems to be what's happening.
For real? Okay. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to do it tomorrow, but if you're welcome to stream it if you want, Psycon. It's going to be on Sunday, right? Tomorrow?
I don't think the date was announced yet.
Okay.
Just multi-day, so I'm sure that Quinning will get the back to you, and if you can't do it, then I'll do it.
No, I can't do it. No, I definitely cannot do it on Sunday.
No, we're not sure which day it's going to be, depending on which day.
Next week is YCS Anaheim. I'll be there.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. But that concludes our tournament. Thank you guys for watching the first day of Tengu Plant World Championship Qualifier. Unfortunately, Dueling Book is down, so we won't be able to stream the rest of it because for some reason, internet's bad. Okay, and the server bad. I'm sorry, not the internet. The server's bad. But I hope you guys enjoy the content. And this was Psycon TCG. I'll link his. I don't even know if I can link it anymore because it's already. I'll put it in the. I'll do a title change, and I'll link your name in so that people can follow you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Psycon. I'll see you next time.
Bye.